Welcome. Oh, I fucked up. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're having a nice night. Hi, chat. How you guys been? I know you guys have been really excited. You know, it feels like it's been a little bit of a hiatus since the last time I've done one of these. But I have a little bit of surprise for you guys today. That's right, beautiful. We have a very special porcelain parlor to mark the return of porcelain parlors in total. I know it's been a little bit since the last one, and you know, I feel like people have been, you know, I've been getting a little nasty with some of the comments lately. People have been complaining, Joel, you only ever bring on VTubers. Joel, you only ever bring on Twitch streamers. Joel, where's the variety in Porcelain Parlor? Well, have no fear. I've been heeding all of your comments. I've been hearing your feedback. I know you guys feel you've been wanting me to have a little bit more variety. You guys want me to get some real people on here. So, to supplement you and to appease your craven natures of flesh, I have taken the liberty of joining a raffle. So, you know, actually, recently I went on a little internet adventure and I found a website that allows you to pay different YouTubers for a collab. And they had a fucking blind box section. So, what I decided to do was I went on the cheapest, I went on the middling expense blind box, and I bought a random gotcha YouTuber collab. I have no idea who it's going to be. I have no idea what YouTuber we're going to get for the collab today. But I basically paid for this. I think I spent around $50. And I feel like that's a lot of money, you know. I feel like 50 is a lot for a collab. So I spent around $50 hoping that we would get like a really high tier random YouTuber. Because on the website, it said on the gotcha that you have a chance of getting like a 2 million to 1 million sub count. It could be lower, but there's a chance of getting like a 2 million subscriber YouTuber to collab with you for those $50. I have no idea how they did the gotcha, but you know, we'll see how this goes. Apparently they're going to be appearing in a box outside my door any minute now. I'm kind of excited to see. We have no idea who the YouTuber could be. They're just going to be shipped in a box outside the door. Once we hear a little knock on the door, we can just go out. I'm honestly kind of hoping it's Markiplier. I mean, like, when you think of YouTubers, right, you think of Markiplier. Oh, I think they're there. Hold on, I'll be right back, chat. Give me a second. I found the box. Oh, God, this thing's heavy. Ham. All right, I'm not going to be able to open this. What if I just... Wait, I have a bat. Hold on. This is perfect. I have a bat. I can use something for this. If I can just, you know... Give me a second. That didn't work. I think I got it. I'm like, I can see like the inside. Is it bleeding? Open! Oh my God. I think I got it. Markiplier? Markiplier, is that you?
No, you've got the upgrade! Hello! Hi, it's me. It's Thaf. Okay, now, we didn't agree on that. We didn't agree on that. You can't be calling me that. Not all green guys are Shrek.
I'm sorry. It's just, you know, I'm not used to it. Dude, Thaf? Why are you in the YouTuber blind bag? You haven't even like uploaded anything in 3 years, dude.
Okay, so you're gonna be doing that. We're playing that game now. I've been working for hours, if not years, on videos, and you're gonna be saying, "Oh, I'm not a YouTuber because I haven't uploaded a month." All your favorite YouTubers don't upload anything at all until it's time to get a paycheck.
It's been 2 years. What do you mean? I feel like that's a lot longer than a month.
It's been about 300 and no. Okay, it's been longer than 370 days. Okay.
Do you know how many days are in a year?
About 210.
No. Times that by 2 and add an extra 200.
What? So you say? So you're saying about 16?
Did you take a math class like in school?
No, what is that?
Do you like only know horror games? Is that the only knowledge that you have?
Listen, the only math that I know is from Baldy's Basics in Education and Learning. That's all I've been taught. I'm sorry, I wasn't a further math student.
Welcome in. We have a YouTuber for our porcelain parlor today. I paid $50 for a blind bag.
Hey, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. I do virtual YouTubing. Doesn't that basically make me a VTuber as well?
Yeah, but I told Chet that I would give them a YouTube. They've been complaining that I only bring Twitch streamers on, and like, I thought maybe it'd be a good time to get a YouTuber. Would you shut the fuck? I'm trying to fucking sell you as a YouTuber right now. Do you mind?
Oh, actually, I do mind.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm just gonna ignore that he said that he minds. The point is, I'm trying to get more YouTubers on the show, and we have Thaf here. Everyone say hi to Thaf. He's basically like Markiplier.
Okay, but in what way?
You use YouTube.
So doesn't that make you also Markiplier because you use YouTube?
No, I'm a Twitch streamer.
But don't you have a YouTube channel? Got him then.
No.
I got him.
I don't think so.
You don't? You don't? So who's running the YouTube channel that's linked in your description right now?
I have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, you have a YouTube channel. Wait, you didn't know?
I've never heard of it.
Oh my God. You've never, do you know how much money you're missing out on?
Not that fucking much. Let's relax. Let's not act like YouTube brings a lot of money to the table. No, we're not acting like YouTube brings money to the fucking table.
I mean, it does, depending on the kind of content that you make.
I'm sorry, I don't make like 3-year-old animations that would make me billions of dollars in children ad revenue.
You will be very, very surprised. YouTube actually doesn't like children content.
I don't believe that, considering how many channels there are for it.
Yeah, but the problem is that they might get views, but they don't get money. They make their money from merchandising.
Well, anyways, welcome Thaf to Porcelain Parlor. This is his first time actually appearing in my stream outside of me calling him randomly when he raids me. This is also the first time I've seen this model of his. I'm going to be real with you.
How is it the first time you've seen this model? I use this model very frequently and every October. So are you calling yourself a fake friend because you've never noticed when I use this?
Sure. No, well, you're calling me that. I've never seen this before. I feel like I've only ever seen you with your like regular human skin.
You've only seen me when I'm black is what you're trying to say.
I said human skin. Is this human to you? You're black right now. What do you fucking mean?
No, I'm green and black, but I'm mostly green.
I don't think you are mostly green. I've seen the PNGs that you sent me.
I think I'm mostly green.
You are not mostly green on this model.
Yes, I am. Like literally, you can put.
Stand up. Show me your body.
All right, good, fine. I'll show you my entire body. Look at this. Look at this.
How is that mostly green?
It's green. It's green. There's green stripes. It's the predominant color.
What the fuck is he talking about?
It's green. It's green. That's it. That's that.
Can we stop having this discussion? We're gonna have a bunch of people in my chat yelling, "He's black," and it's gonna be very disturbing to see in the VOD.
Don't worry. The VOD watchers will understand.
Dude, the fucking like deafened streamer, all the people that are watching this deafened are just going crazy seeing the chat.
They're gonna be like, he's black. Oh no. Well, luckily there haven't been any other reactions other than, oh, he's black. I would be very concerned.
That feels like a very crazy reaction.
It would be a lot scarier if I've generally had that reaction before when I've taken IRL pictures and I show like any form of my hands in the picture. I get Twitter responses just being like, oh, "You're black," and I'm like, "How did you? What did you think I was?"
Well, everyone has like a weird assumption on what people are when they like hear them online. Because so many different YouTubers, right, that don't show their face. Everyone has like this weird image of them in their head. Like a lot of people think I'm a lanky white man, like a skinny little white dude, apparently.
And then when you meet IRL, they're like, "You don't look like the headcanon that I thought of."
Wait a minute. What the fuck? Where's my big-titted anime wife? Why are you a man?
Where's my 7'5" buff green guy?
Where's my fucking femboy, dude? You're like a real man.
Like you're real? You're actually not manufactured by my brainwaves? What?
And they assume that when people meet you IRL, if you ever did IRL stuff, do people like look at you and ask you to tell them about Five Nights at Freddy's and different horror games like in person?
Oh, actually, I got this. So the weirdest place I've probably been recognized is when I went shopping to a place in London called Harrods. It's basically like a really expensive, bougie store that has everything. It's called Harrods. It's literally like wait, hang on. Let me show you let me give you a link to. It's not on the website. It's mainly just a massive department store.
Macy's.
Kind of. I don't know the American equivalent. It's like a huge department store full of really expensive stuff.
Macy's?
But yeah, I guess it's like Macy's. I guess so. But essentially, at the top floor, there was a tech section, which was dedicated to just like PCs. They had a VR treadmill. They even had like a car there and everything. And I was talking to the staff member there just about needing something for content, I said, because I wanted a mini like arcade machine for one of my previous videos. And he was like, your voice sounds familiar. I think I've heard you somewhere before. And I was like, the thing is, when someone says that, I don't know whether to say anything, because 9 times out of 10, actually no, 8 times out of 10, they probably think I'm KSI from the voice alone. I've had that a lot.
Why? Because you're British and you have a deep voice?
Yes.
What a horrible way to get misrecognized, dude. I didn't want to say anything about it. But then they were like, have I watched your horror videos before? And I was like, maybe. And they were like, are you Thafnine? And I was like, oh, yeah. And then he started going on a tirade just about, oh my God, can you tell me more about your future video? I think the number one question I get asked is, when's my next video? I get that so many times. I mean, when you don't upload for 2 years.
I had a staff member tell me, like, I had a staff member at that store just tell me that, oh yeah, he literally watched my SCP video on the way to work today. And I was like, oh, I never know how to respond to something like that, because it's really flattering, but at the same time, it's really scary, because I'm like, oh my God, people actually watch my videos. I've had jump scares from seeing my videos in the wild before. I think the biggest one was probably at an airport.
While you're on that, actually, can you give like a good explanation of yourself? Speaking of recognition, you know, like for anyone in the chat who doesn't know who you are.
All right, so if you don't know who I am, I make videos on the internet about nostalgic properties and horror properties. So, you know, things like Five Nights at Freddy's, Baldi's Basics, SCP, Slender. You might know me from the video that I made about Corpse Party, because apparently my video is now the definitive video about Corpse Party. And I've been doing this for a very long time. And as a result, I haven't uploaded many videos. Like, I've been on YouTube for almost about a decade total, and I only have 20 videos on my channel.
Well, aren't they really long videos?
Yeah, I mean, more recently, I used to be more frequent. Like, they used to be like 20 minutes and 30 minutes. But then the Corpse Party video was an hour-long video, and then the floodgates opened. I was like, let me make a 3-hour video about Five Nights at Freddy's. And the fun fact about that was initially supposed to be a 6-hour video.
You know what? That's actually my kind of content. I'm not going to lie to you. I love watching overly long, stupid video essays about things that don't matter. I love it.
I do. So it really depends, but as someone who makes them, you notice a lot of the tropes are common in a lot of them. Like, I have a very small list of YouTubers that I watch that do content like that, because I don't like watching a video thinking it's going to be interesting. Then it turns out that they're just recapping the plot. And I'm like, I could just—
That happens in 99% of them, because you literally have to actually skip through the video a little bit to see if they're still talking about the plot, or if they're actually going to talk about the show itself.
Yeah, that's why I don't really so what I tend to do is that I don't really say my stuff is an analysis. It's more of a retrospective. So if I need to recap the plot, I give people ample warning so they can spam the double tap button on YouTube to skip. But most of the people who watch my videos say that they use it in order to study and everything, which also kind of weirds me out a little, because
you're acting like what do you mean? Why does that weird you out? You've never watched a YouTube video while working?
I think for me is that it depends on the YouTuber in question. Like, I wouldn't say it weirds me out. It's more like I would spend a long time curating the visuals of the video only for people to tell me that they don't bother watching the video. They listen to it, which I think is fine. But at the same time, it makes me wonder if my calling is audio dramas.
No, I say listen to, but I think a lot of people are still like glancing to the side. And I think it's important to have the visuals because then it can lure people into fully watching. That's how you get them to stop doing their homework and then they just watch fully and then fail their grade.
Yeah, one of them time. I mean, I've had people in my own Twitch chat in my comment section constantly mention to me saying that, you know, your videos have taken me through a whole of university, and it really made me put things into perspective. There are people probably in the chat that are my own subscribers that have gone through an entire cycle of uni from like the first year all the way to a master's degree, and I'm still here making videos. I'm still here uploading one video.
Okay, fucker, you don't need to remind me about that kind of thing. I've been here for 10 years.
have you had that before where someone said like they've been through an entire school cycle and you're still making the content and they're still watching your streams? I
actually go through like a lot of different people. So like I'll have some regulars that are getting up there in years. Like they'll get to, I think the majority of my regulars are at 2 years, but some of them are at like maybe 6 years to 7 years. But Damn. Most of them will cycle out. So like I think after a little bit people like fall off and then they'll come back every so often and I get new regulars. So I've never had somebody that's like just been like, yeah, I've been here for like 4 years, where it's like the majority of people have been there for a long time.
Yeah, no, I think the humbling part is when people say that they did I tell you, but there was one incident where there was one person who watched my content and got grounded for about a year. They got grounded.
Parents
so they
watching the stream, anything. Would you ground your viewer? Would you ground your viewer? Would you ground your kid if they were watching either of us? I think I would.
I think we both know the answer to that question.
I would ground my kid if they were watching like a fucking VTuber.
They would definitely be in my case because sometimes you have to scare them off with big boobs.
You know what? Better yet, here's a better way of scaring them off. What do you tell your parents that you're watching two adult men having a podcast together and really scare them into fucking getting you to stop watching?
Oh my God. To be fair, unfortunately, my dad has fallen into the YouTube Shorts like doom scrolling pipeline.
No!
I remember I checked his phone. I remember the one time he asked me to just check his phone to give him like YouTube Premium and everything. And I was looking at what he was doing and I looked at the YouTube Shorts and there were AI videos just recommended to him that he was scrolling through. Luckily, he didn't believe a single one of them because he knew that it was AI, but he was still scrolling and I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do?
I think we should brutally kill AI.
I think we should kill AI.
Mine, no, not even in mine. I want it gone. Not even in Minecraft, just get rid of it.
I would like a very well-timed resonance cascade on a AI farm.
I've been getting them a lot on my YouTube Shorts recently, and it's been pissing me because YouTube Shorts goes through like trends of like, oh, it's really good. I'm getting stuff I like. It's like Pokemon competitive videos, and then it'll swap over to like, here's two men talking about how women shouldn't have rights. Here's an AI video. Here's like, here's like random clips of Billy and Mandy. And it's like, okay, guys, can you like stop for like 1 second, please?
The thing is though, I live a peaceful life. I don't have a recommended and I don't have shorts at all. My YouTube is still the same YouTube that I've had since 2016 because I don't use the homepage.
I only use the homepage. I stopped using subscriptions because I realized I subscribed to too many, because it's the same account that I had when I was a kid. You know, I watched Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter on this account when they were still alive. So like that's how old the account is. And because of that, I'm subscribed to like 3,000 channels and my subscriptions page is so fucking horrible. Like it's all like Twitch streams and like YouTube short uploads, so I just can't see anything that I want to see.
I actually have an extension that removes all shorts from anything YouTube related, so I don't see shorts at all.
If I could get that on my phone, I would be such a productive person.
I have it on my phone as well. It's basically just like I don't see any YouTube shorts at all. In fact, the only YouTube shorts that I used to see were the ones that I uploaded myself, and even then, they don't show up anymore. So I live a very, very peaceful life.
Send me that extension. That might be like the fucking solution to fix my sleep schedule and everything else unhealthy about me. Hold on. Don't say it out loud though. I need all of these fools in my chat to be addicted to my shorts. I'm not going to
say it out loud because there is a very specific way that you're going to have to get it. It's a very specific way you're going to have to
get. Dick of a CEO? What do you mean?
It's
I don't have to do like sexual favors to somebody for this, do I?
No, you don't have to do any of that. I'm just saying that it's an APK that I have to send.
Oh, it's an APK.
Yes. Oh, don't tell me you're an Apple user, aren't you?
No, I use Android. I don't use Apple. What am I, pathetic? No. The only time I have Apple products is when I'm forced to, which is, for VTubing and for iPad. I was about
to say, you hate Apple, yet you are using Apple.
No,
curious.
it's my Apple phone, or whatever, iPhone. That's what they're called. Fuck them. Yep. My iPhone. My iPhone is always plugged in to my PC, so I'm always able to like VTube. Like I never unplug it.
I have okay, so I'm gonna be showing my myself here, but I have one iPhone for tracking, but the only reason why I have a second one is for camera, because the iPhone's, I'm not gonna lie, the iPhone's camera might be the best phone camera that I've ever used.
I think you're a fucking sellout. I think you're a fucking banana split, dude.
Name me another phone camera that can shoot Apple log open gates or using the Blackmagic app.
I don't know, like a gun with a camera attached to it. You can shoot anything with that.
Shoot it! No, well, I can't do that. I'm British.
You could stab it. You could attach a camera to the knife.
I can't attach a camera to the knife. You know how difficult it is to get that working? I've broken lenses before by accident.
I just think that I don't really give a shit about my camera. Like, what am I going to use my iPhone for? What am I going to take a picture of my food and post it to the internet? Like, I'm a VTuber.
I do first person vlogs, like that kind of stuff. I'm more of a behind the camera person, so every convention that I go to, I normally shoot a cinematic vlog, either with a professional cinema camera or just with the iPhone, because it can shoot log footage. That's basically what I do when I go to conventions. So like people who've seen me at conventions have seen how elaborate my camera setup is. Like I'd have a camera and a gimbal, I'd have my plushie, then I'd have another gimbal camera, and I'll just be walking around the place with an entire rig, and there'll be people just like, are you sure you can carry both of them? I can't carry both of them.
What do you mean?
Okay, so
no, but like, wait, sorry, not what you mean. Why do you do vlogs? When have you done? Who are you recording for? You just said that you haven't uploaded in like 2 years.
For Patreon, and also have a second channel, and also for end of year. Every year I do an end of year broadcast where it's an edited hour-long video about my escapades for the entire year. I've done it since 2022. I've done one for 22, 23, and 24, and I make vlogs for that on Patreon. That's I'm looking up your YouTube channel
right now. I need to see the things that you've been doing.
Oh well, let me see if I can.
The unexpected okay, hold on. Don't talk for a second. I need my chat to react to this for the people that don't know Thaf. I need you guys to look at something from his channel, and I need your opinions on it. No, this is not me roasting you. I just find this is the funniest fucking thing in the world to me. I don't know if you did this on purpose or if it's not. Come over to my side real quick. I'm bringing down the TV.
Okay.
Bring down the TV. Bring down the TV.
Okay.
Mods. Here we go.
I'm just gonna hide. I'm just gonna hide behind. I'm just gonna look away.
Don't know. This is the funniest fucking thing in the world. I just love this. This is the in the nicest way. This is the stupidest fucking thumbnail in the world.
Oh, my thumbnails are compilations.
But like that with the title of The Unexpected Genius. It's like it's like you could make a video called The Unexpected Genius of Mr. Potato Head, and that's what this looks like. Like that's what this looks like. It's so funny.
Funnily enough, with the video on the channel, that title was a last-minute title change because we had no idea how to title this video. Yeah, so we were trying to think about it because Baldi's Basics is legitimately like with the content of the game, it's very, very intricate.
Yeah,
it's very intricate. But the thing is, we're trying to think of a title because I don't like being hyperbolic in my titles at all. Like,
back on the screen, people want to see you.
I don't like being hyperbolic in my titles where it's like, this game is the most heartbreaking,
but you wrote the unexpected genius.
So I was like, let me just do this one because technically speaking, like a lot of people would look at Baldi's Basics and write it off as like a really shitty game that was used for like YouTube sludge. But honestly, with the amount of stuff that's in the game and everything and how smartly programmed it is, I was like, okay, what title can I go for it? I remember workshopping titles with my mods and they were like, what about the unexpected genius of Baldi's Basics? And I was like, that's a great idea. I'm with that because I couldn't think of any other title. Like I thought that was a good enough title that explains that.
No, I want to click on it because of like how silly it is. I'm not saying it's dumb in a bad way. I'm saying it's dumb because it's so fucking funny seeing that with Baldi Basics, like weird ass fucking like clay art style.
Yeah, that's why it works because a lot of people will look at the video title and they'll be like,
before someone in the chat thinks that I'm hating on Thaf, I love him. He's beautiful. I just think it's really funny with the title.
Yeah, I think I've done worse titles over on my second channel. I think my title game has fallen off because when you upload so many gaming videos on your second channel, it's like you start to run out of potential titles. So I've got to the point where like YouTubers, I am jealous of YouTubers like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye who can just title their video the game title and that's it. I can't do that.
You know what? I do with my VOD channel because I don't care about viewership on my VOD channel, and it makes I feel so fucking happy about it because it's like these are such clean titles. And then like on my main channel, I fucking hate having the thumbnail and title shit. It pisses me off. I get so annoyed. I made a video about me eating cheese and like talking about manga. And it's like, how the fuck do I promote this? Like, how do you advertise that? I don't know. But thankfully, YouTube, the one good thing YouTube's done in a while was they added the beta to making multiple titles. A and B testing for titles and thumbnails. And thank God they have that.
It used to be just thumbnails. I will remember I was clamoring for YouTube. Like I have a contact at YouTube, bro. I had a contact at YouTube. I don't know what's happened to them now, but I had a contact and I remember the #1 thing that I kept asking them was, can we please have a title test as well? Do you know how many times I wanted to like look through titles to see which one's the best? Because my title game used to be really, really good. And then the more videos you upload, the less hyperbolic you can be because I remember I have several titles where it's like the worst horror game I've ever played, right? But in what I've now done is that I've started gaslighting people by stealing the title from an older video, using that on a more recent video, then changing the title of the older video to something else. So everyone's like, I've seen this video before, and I'm like, no, you haven't.
I've done that before. I've gone back and added thumbnails to videos.
Oh, I've edited old thumbnails as well sometimes. Like I used to do a thing that no one's really noticed. I don't think not even the mods noticed, but sometimes, and this was like a couple of like years back, like 1 or 2 years ago, I used to go back on thumbnails and just add 1 or 2 really dumb things in the background or something that no one would notice, and then only I would notice, but some people would be like, has the thumbnail changed? Has something been changed in the thumbnail? And I'm always like, no, nothing's changed.
I love that. I always add shit to the background. I do that with my fucking VTubing. Like there's stuff in the background of my model and my backgrounds in general that nobody notices and they never do. My whole lore video had something in the background that nobody fucking noticed until I pointed it out to them. And I was like, guys,
man,
what the fuck am I doing all this extra effort for if you guys don't pay attention? Like, how do you guys not see any of this?
I actually, funny you mentioned that, but I hosted a multi-year long ARG, and it was about my lack of uploading, and I think the website's still up, but
on your second channel or on like you made a website for it?
I made a website for it. It was a full ARG. I think the website's still up, but what it was it was a website where it had nothing on it, and you had to actually use the code of the website to decipher random ciphers that I put in to unlock new pages, because it linked back to the lore, and it also linked back to whether my next video is coming out. And I eventually had to stop the ARG because I got to a point where I made the puzzles a little bit too hard. None of my I think there was like a Discord chat in my server dedicated to people trying to solve the ARG, and there is a Google Doc with people having results of the ARG.
Yeah. You can't say that. You can't say Google Doc.
I can't say Google.
That's like a slur with VTubers. You gotta watch what you say.
There is an Adobe.
There is a document.
There is a Microsoft Word document.docx file on the Discord server that they documented the entire progress of the ARG, and it is about 80 something pages of people trying to figure out the answers to what I've put on the ARG.
See, I want that. I think that works out better because you are technically classified under horror VTuber or YouTuber, and that, like, you kind of lend yourself to a community that would like that kind of thing. I feel like VTubers in general, I feel like they don't really give a shit about lore videos too much. So whenever I try to do something, it has to be like I have a very small niche of people that really like you know, like lore videos and shit like that.
Man, I'm a sucker for lore videos, man. I have a community for like talented writers. They write fanfiction all the damn time.
Not everyone is. It's we're a small niche.
We need to do. It's a small niche that needs to grow. It needs to grow, because I really do. I do miss that, because even back then, like when you had like older YouTubers having fanfics made of them and all that kind of stuff, some of them is really well written, like really well written, and it makes me wonder, since VTubers get the most creativity with regards to stuff with their models and they can actually have lore stuff done, I was always surprised that there wasn't more people doing like things like creative writing, or even like I mean, ARGs in general. Like my lore video was I remember my initial lore video for this model was an analog horror video that I made and I taped and everything, and I don't see many people go for that kind of stuff, and I'm like, maybe more people should think outside the box. I really think that there needs to be more VTubers that think outside the box for like stuff like future model debuts. Well, because I think there's an untapped market of people who very much would love that stuff.
There's a lot of, oh my god, you actually made me tired with how you were able to do that all in one breath. There's a lot of different VTubers that kind of started to leave lore videos on the wayside. Even like bigger ones like Hololive and Niji Sanji kind of started to leave it on the wayside while focusing more on like kind of role playing at the start of everything. I think it's become more of a side thing. A lot of people don't pay too much attention to it anymore, and I don't know if there's a reason why. Because at first, when Hololive English first started, I think they did try to pay attention to it. And then as it goes on, I think a lot of people look to Hololive as their like #1 example for VTubing, which is not a good idea. But like as somebody who was here before them, when I see it, it kind of like leads the trends of what people do for VTubing. So when they stopped kind of paying attention to lore videos, a lot of other indie VTubers kind of stopped as well.
Yeah, no, I've noticed, I think part of it as well is that I remember seeing one tweet like years ago where it was like, oh yeah, these VTubers would be like a character where it's like a demon goddess from like the 1500s, and they don't stay in character as one. So they're just like, oh yeah, it's someone who got kicked out of heaven in order to destroy several planets, and they have got several bodies to their name, and everyone wants them dead, and they are streaming they're streaming plastic. Yeah, exactly. Plastic Duck Simulator. It's more like, I think part of it is just trying to keep the character, like keeping the kayfabe up of being like a VTuber of that caliber, where it's like, how do you keep up a character like that while streaming, let's say, Lethal Company, for example, where it's like Lethal Company is just, you're there to be funny and try and complete it, and now a lot of people are like, but that's not the feature.
I think you can do both. You can do both. I mean, not every stream has to be putting, like, you don't have to put on a roleplay show every single stream. But like, as long as you do it once in a while, I think it's totally fine. Like, I mean, my case is a little different because I built my own personality into my lore, so I don't have to act like I'm anyone else. But like, I still do try to keep to my my perspective of things from time to time, where I'll like, you know, keep to my role play. There's like little things that you always keep to your role play whenever I do anything. Like, I say I'm going to the little doll's room, I polish my porcelain, yada yada. I fucking like I always refer to myself as porcelain anytime I can.
See, I always do it. Well, with me, it's just like with this model where this is a kaiju virus. I'm just like, I only have this model. Well, I mean, this month is because it's a dedicated month for it, but like, I only have this model when I'm doing stuff like destroying operating systems or consoles. Like, I use it for when I specifically set out to do streams in which I destroy a PC. Mainly because people expect that from me as well, where it's like, oh yeah, so you're going to be destroying an operating system today. You better not be using this model. I don't know. It's basically, I think the last time I used this model. How many times he uses
the green model? He was saying this is his only. He uses this model all the time. How many times you see the green model in his YouTube videos?
Actually, surprisingly enough, sometimes I clickbait that. I clickbait the model mainly because I noticed that a lot of people click depending on which character's in the thumbnail. It depends on the context. So you'll notice where it's like tech related stuff, where it's stuff like destroying computers and stuff where its videos are recorded in October, you'll see this model. But
see, I don't know. I don't see it too much, man. It's like 1 in every 10 videos.
That's because they're only used for stuff where, like I said, destroying computers and in October. Because I don't upload everything that I do in October.
Yeah, but you treated me like I was a criminal for not knowing that you had this model. Thank you very much.
It's 18 days in October so far. It's October the 18th, and you didn't check my stream once in those 18 days.
What do you mean it's October 18th already? What the fuck?
It is the 18th.
What do you mean it's the 18th? Is it?
It is the 18th. It's literally the 18th of October.
What the fuck happened?
Yeah. It's 18th. It's literally
how is it the 18th already?
Yeah, you treat it as if I've only had this model for about like it's only the 3rd of October. It's the 18th.
What the fuck, dude?
It's the month's nearly over. You know why it feels so weird that the month's nearly over? Normally, everyone would be in the Halloween spooky horror spirit. There'd be plenty of horror movies. There'd be loads of horror games. But this year, it's been dry. It's been dry.
Sorry, I'm still. How is it fucking October 18th? I know you were talking, but you went on a tirade. How the fuck is it October 18th already?
Well,
oh my god!
It's mainly just because. I mean, to be fair,
I think as we get older, October. Time doesn't exist anymore. I feel like everything's going by so fast the older I get, and I'm not even an old person, by the way. Like, I'm young.
We've already got Christmas decorations now as well. I think that's also the fucked up part. I went to a department store.
That's somebody that should be put down. If you put up Christmas decorations in October, I think you're a disgusting piece of shit, and I hate you.
I have seen department stores with Christmas decorations as early as the end of September.
Well, I think we should close them down.
I think they should. Okay.
Dude, you're a YouTuber. You can't say that, man. YouTubers actually come pre-built in with the fucking censorship.
I'll say it again. Yeah, watch this. I think that.
See, I don't even have to do it myself. It's just like a built-in aspect when you get a YouTuber. They just immediately get built-in censorship.
Like, I'm literally trying to say my card number right. 8.
Wouldn't that be so useful to have?
It'll be really, really useful. Like, I'm literally doing it right now and it's automatic. It's well, watch. 3.
We have 2 numbers. If we keep going, we'll be able to get all of them.
Eventually. It's just wait, hold on. I need to make sure it's working properly.
Yeah, there's nothing on his credit card anyways. I don't know why we want it.
Yeah, exactly. You want my ad revenue? Well, take all 0 off.
You were acting like you can make a lot of fun. I feel like I've never seen anyone that makes a lot of money on YouTube unless they're like, I don't know.
See, okay, so I think that might be a common misconception because what a lot of people tend to do on YouTube is that they, when it comes to ads on YouTube, they actually are very nice with giving you a lot of money for the ads. However, it entirely depends on the way your video is uploaded. Like, for example, people used to think that censoring everything that you say would get your video monetized. And I always found that weird. Am I the only one that found it weird that people were saying stuff like unalived and like sewer slide or something like that in order to circumvent censorship? It's not how it works because YouTube is actually fine with all of that. The only thing they're not fine with, when I found out the only thing they're not fine with regards to gameplay on YouTube is decapitations.
Oddly specific.
Genuinely.
Speaking of,
yep. Oh.
All right,
but
continue.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So the way YouTube is like. No, the way YouTube is like is that if you depict someone dying by getting hanged and or their head flying off for any reason in particular, that will get your video demonetized because what YouTube has done, well, it's Logan Paul and his consequences, because after that incident, and I'm sure you guys in chat know what incident I'm talking about, but after that incident, YouTube were like, oh, we should probably retroactively punish people who've made videos like that. So a lot of people, this is around the time
retroactively instead of doing it while like as soon as it happens, by the way.
This incident occurred about 3 to 4 months after the release of Doki Doki Literature Club. And this incident also occurred a month after DDLC blew up and every YouTuber made videos on the game. I made a video on DDLC before it blew up, and my video was like one of the ones on the channel there. If you try and watch that video right now, YouTube have hard age restricted it completely. In fact, they even warn you before you watch that video. Before that wasn't the case. YouTube took down the video, I appealed, then they gave me a community guideline strike. And I had to fight that for a year.
I think YouTube is fucking stupid for that, because if you try to appeal to anything, how does appealing run the risk of a strike? Like, that is so fucking stupid. You're telling me that you make a mistake and I try to appeal to you, and then you punish me for trying to appeal? Like, what the fuck do you mean?
They're just like, wait, hold on. So you're appealing like a DUI or something, and they're like, no, you shot 3 people that time. We should get you in jail for that.
It's just so like stupid. Like, if I have something that sounds like something else in my video, right? And then they're like, hey, fuck you, demonetized, go fuck yourself, just copyright, whatever. And then you try to appeal it even though they're wrong. And then, like, when you try to go for an appeal on YouTube chat, they literally say to you, if your appeal is wrong, we could just delete your channel because your appeal is wrong. Like, what do you mean me appealing runs the... How the fuck does an appeal run the risk of me getting my channel deleted when it's a fucking appeal?
I think the worst part about it was this has actually happened, and it was YouTube mistaking my accent. Well, is this Porcelain Parlor going to be on YouTube? Because you're gonna have to censor what I'm gonna say.
It goes on my VOD channel.
All right, so
it's not monetized though.
Okay, so at the end of my Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 playthrough on my second channel, I said as a specific reference that the developers of the game Steel Wool can't into VR games.
Oh, can't.
Like they can't do it, right? So
British
and the video,
people.
yeah. So the video is 2 hours and 28 minutes long. I say that segment 2 hours and 27 minutes into the video, and it's 2 seconds, and that's all I said. YouTube demonetized the video entirely because they mistook my accent for saying the term cunt.
Jesus Christ.
They mistook my accent, and then I fought them about it, and YouTube were like, oh, I'm sorry if we got this wrong. Oh, there's nothing we can do about it. It's your site! It's your own site! So I had to re-upload the entire video
like
again.
You're already getting a debuff just because of your accent. That's so fucked up, dude.
It was a 1 second British accent debuff, and I think that was the one time where I was like, why is this my job? Why am I beholden to such terrible standards on this website?
I could work at a fucking pizza place, dude. Why am I working to fucking Twitch and YouTube?
I could work myself to the bone doing graphics design for YouTubers like I used to do, but no, I'm here recording VR videos where YouTube mistakes a single word as something else. Like, it made me really think about overly censoring my main channel videos, but those ones are in a more scripted environment, so I know what I'm going to say and how I'm going to say it.
That's stupid. That's so dumb. YouTube is so stupid.
I think the problem is that it's also the reason why I don't rag on YouTube too much about it is that moderating YouTube is a thankless, impossible job. It really is an impossible job. With the amount of videos that are uploaded on YouTube on per hour, it is impossible to moderate everything. It's the same thing with Twitch streams in general, where it's like, how the hell are you going to be able to do anything Twitch related as a moderator of like several? Let's say you're someone who had to look through a couple of Twitch streams and someone reports something. You have to be subject to seeing some of the most depraved, disturbing shit, and that's your job. That's why I don't rag on these companies too much for like using machines to try and detect it, because I wouldn't wish that job on my worst enemy. Actually, no, I would.
Well, I get it. I get it. And YouTube, like, I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm pretty sure YouTube doesn't make like too much profit either.
They used to not make profit, but they made profit over lockdown.
Oh.
They've only started making profit now.
Okay, so they actually make profit. So I can, you know what? Fuck you, YouTube. I will complain. Actually, you're fine now. I'm not. I'm not giving you my sympathies.
At a loss. But the problem is that Google makes so much money now that YouTube doesn't lose that much for them. I think Netflix and YouTube are the two only streaming related things that make money.
Everything else loses money. I refuse to believe Netflix makes money.
Actually, Netflix is actually bigger than all 5 of the biggest studios in the world combined.
I refuse to believe that Netflix makes money.
No, Netflix makes a lot of money hand over fist because they have the benefit of being the first and the biggest. Netflix were actually going to put a bid to buy the whole of Warner Bros.
What would give it? What would Warner Brothers give them? Fucking Animaniacs?
The entire library. Warner Brothers own all of DC, all of Cartoon Network, all of HBO, all of Turner Broadcasting Systems. So they own and also all of their film franchises, including like Lord of the Rings rights and stuff like that.
Lord of the Rings.
Warner Bros. The problem with Warner Bros. Right now is that they've got a lot of debt. And they need someone to take the debt and pay it off. But there's no one.
Hey, do you remember the last time that a company really needed money and they sold it to somebody and then the company got really fucking shitty afterwards?
Yeah, I can think of a couple.
You guys ever heard of Twitter? Hi, Zen. Hi, Lena. Wait. Get in front of me.
All right. Sorry.
I'm gonna do my raid intro, and I want you to pretend to be me.
How am I gonna do that?
Just what? You don't know me? You don't know what I sound like? You don't know what I talk like? I'm just gonna talk, and then you just do like lip flaps to follow along.
Okay. All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I hope I'm ready. All right, let's go.
Welcome to the Stream Raiders. Hope you're having a nice night and thank you for coming by. My name is PorcelainMaid. I used to be a sexy man before I died, and my soul got trapped inside the body of a sexy female doll. He and pronouns, but if you're still confused about pronouns of the 21st century, you can think of me as a bisexual's wet dream, sexy male voice, trapped inside of a sexier female doll. I give you a courtesy out of courtesy because I'm elegant as fuck like that. And Raiders, you know, if you follow the stream, you can gain 3 extra inches to your dick size. I could probably do that faster to fuck him up. Oh, follow. Your dick will go from here to here by following.
Yeah, exactly. Finish it. Oh my god.
What if I can do that faster? I can actually go faster.
All right, well, okay, do it.
Welcome to the Stream Raiders. Hope you're having a nice night, and thank you for coming by. My name is PorcelainMaid. I used to be a sexy second man meat before I died, and my soul got trapped inside the body of a sexier female doll. He and pronouns, but if you're still confused about pronouns of the 21st century, you can think of me as a bisexual's wet dream. Sexy male voice trapped inside of a sexier female doll. I give you a courtesy out of courtesy because I'm elegant as fuck like that. And Raiders, did you know that if you follow the stream, you gain 3 extra inches to your dick size? Your dick would go from here to here just by following.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good job.
I think I've timed it before, and I could get like 21 seconds if I really go hard.
Yeah, I think people go at me a lot for like speaking too quickly on videos. A lot. So like I get that a lot where it's like
I'll do it to you right now, dude. You speak you did like a whole fucking 3-paragraph essay without taking a breath earlier, and it like fucked me up.
Oh, years of YouTube videos, dude. That's that. Yeah, I think the worst I've gotten it was I think one of my earlier videos I managed to do an entire paragraph. I think it was an entire page paragraph in one breath, and I got several comments asking how, like how.
Is he toxic sludge?
Hey, okay.
Welcome to the Stream Raiders. This is my guest Thafnine, a really cool YouTuber and VTuber who does a lot of horror indie game content. And since it's, you know, Halloween, I thought it'd be perfect. Stuff. He does, well, I don't know if it is scary. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna show them the picture of the fucking the genius of Baldi's base.
show them the picture of my channel. I make really long, hour-long videos with really funny
He's
visuals.
A video essayer, the type that you like watch all the fucking time.
That's my second channel.
I'm going to the first channel. I was on your second channel.
Like oh my god, get it right. My second channel is dedicated to gaming videos. Like you guys like gaming content.
Raiders, please look at this fucking image that he has for his latest video. Tell me that this isn't the funniest fucking thing you've ever seen in your life. The unexpected genius of Baldi's Basics, and it's fucking Mr. Potato Head on the cover.
But does that make you not want to click?
No, it's a good clickbait. It's just so fucking dumb.
It works. It works. It gets you clicking. It gets you clicking, and that's the point.
Why do you like this game? What is Baldi's Basics?
Okay,
why do you like it so much?
I mean, without just talking about the entirety of the video.
Like, what do you mean spoilers? Look at the game and tell me that there's something that can be spoiled. Look at that fucking face and tell me there's spoilers.
Without going in a tirade about the entirety of the video, it's basically one of the best progressions of a game from a game jam entry to an actual roguelike game that has some horror elements in it. It's a fun arcadey game where you have to go through a schoolhouse and answer maths questions while getting chased by a teacher, and they're trying to get you. Like it's actually very difficult. It's a really, really fun, difficult game that I think you should be playing. And he hasn't played it as well. Like
I don't want to. It's ugly.
What are you just saying? Just because the game looks like that?
Yes.
Are you judging on its looks?
Yes, I am. I'm very judgmental.
I think you need to stop. I think you need to broaden your horizons. I think you need to open up your book. Open up your book of.
I have very broad horizons. I am a very aesthetic person. If a game is ugly, I won't play it most of the time.
Genuinely, give it a chance. I am sure you're going to enjoy it because the game is fun more than anything. Like you won't get bored.
I don't know, man. Like,
it's meant to. Have you not played Sonic Schoolhouse?
What the fuck is Sonic Schoolhouse?
It was what this game was initially based on. What about
He's gonna name indie games to me, and I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot because I won't know any of them.
Okay, well, I'm gonna name obvious one. Well, you heard of Slender?
Yeah.
Okay, what about I don't know, fucking Five Nights at Freddy's? What about that?
Unfortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately? I thought the original game was kind of good. Okay, what about The Witch's House?
Yes, that's I remember playing Witch's House.
Okay, now
it was an RPG Maker game. I mainly knew the RPG Maker games.
All right, so this is slightly unrelated, but what about games like Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing?
Wait, what the fuck? What?
Did you never do Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing at school?
No. Is this like a British thing?
No, Mavis Beacon is an American thing.
Mavis Beacon? What?
You never did Mavis Beacon.
I did Math Munchers.
What? Okay, what about I don't know, Mathletics? No,
Math Munchers only.
Oh, wow. What did you do at school computers then?
They taught us how to type without looking. And they made us play Math Munchers. No, they didn't have a video game for it. We just had to like type sentences with the covers on the keyboard.
Oh my goodness, what's your typing speed?
really bad.
Oh, I was about to be
I'll take a test right now on stream if you really want. I don't think I've ever done it.
I will take a test as well. Have you been on? It's called Monkey Type. Have you tried Monkey Type?
Monkey Type? I'll do it right now.
I will give you. Well, hold on. Let me give you exactly what. Let me
just do this.
Yeah, monkeytype.com, and it is. Go
I have it on the screen.
All right, go for it. Yeah, go for it.
No, but now I'm in bed. Now I'm shy. Because I'm gonna be. Come here. Come over to the side so they can see.
Okay. I'll come over to the side. All right, I'll go.
Yeah, sit on my lap. Sit on my lap.
Okay.
Be a little princess.
Okay.
Big ass fucking hat. I would just like to say, Lena, Zen, thank you guys so much for the raids. Big love. Hope you guys had good streams. I'm about to embarrass myself, and I want everyone to know that I am not good at typing, but I spent a lot of time learning how to draw when I was a kid, so I feel like that counts for something, you know?
I hope he's gonna type like an African dad.
Also, I type faster on flat keyboards instead of technical keyboards. Don't ask why. I just flub a lot.
Excuses.
I fucked up already. Shut up. Stop laughing. You're going to make me fuck up. Why are you laughing? It's not that bad.
I mean, I think it's pretty good. I don't know why you're acting like your typing is bad. No. It's all right.
Yeah, but now I'm worried. No, but people have like typing that's like that's not fair. That's not fair. People have typing that's like 400 words per minute, and I'm really shy about it.
70. All right.
That's not bad. That's not horrible.
Try?
Yeah, you can try. Why are you saying it like you're about to fucking like kill a lamb? I mean, I guess, do I share my screen? Do I just... You can share your screen. I can put it up.
Okay. It's like, okay, here
I want to say that I take vocabulary quizzes for fun, but I do not do typing quizzes. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, I'll try it. All right,
hold on, wait. I didn't even put it on the fucking screen yet, motherfucker.
Damn it! I was gonna start. I was ready off.
Yeah, I can tell. You were getting really fucking excited to show off, you bastard.
It's the one thing that I can flex. I might not have the numbers, but I have the typing skills.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, let's go. Oh, this is a bad split. This is a bad split. I don't like this.
Turn, not she, leave, go, little, possible, two, before, make, about, little, seem, from, never, still, only, part, large, wood, small, life, long, very, place, new, down, stop 3, 2, also, child, high, then, first, present, develop, last, both, two, no, there, might, some, you, lead, may, light.
102.
That wasn't that bad. I could do better though.
It could be worse.
Dude, you had a lower accuracy than me, so I just want to put that out there.
You threw me off.
You are so bad at this. You might have gotten more words in, but you have such shit accuracy compared to mine. I have 3 points higher than you.
Oh my god. So are you saying this now because I'm green? Is that how it is?
You're not green, you're black.
Oh, so you're saying this because I'm black? I got him, guys! I got him! Clip it! I got his ass!
All right, get off my lap. Go. Get back to the side of the screen.
He's green? Oh, I got his ass. I knew it. I was waiting the whole stream to hit him with that.
What do you mean you got my ass? I'm the one who said it out loud in the first place.
Yeah, I know. I got him. I was trying to bait you into saying that. It was part of my machinations to clip you out of context for future usage. Yes, it's my inner machinations, yes?
So explain why you wanted to be a VTuber in the first place. Because you didn't start YouTubing with being a VTuber in mind. You just started YouTubing.
I had a character that I used at almost all times, and it was a PNG since 2019. Now, in 2020, by pure chance, my model maker, PokeCat, she was watching a Right Opinion video, which I featured in. And at the time, she showed up on my stream, and I was playing Beat Saber. And I was playing Beat Saber with just a random, like, model. Like, it was, I had Beat Saber mods on. I think I was playing with, like,
of your PNG that you can share?
they're all on let me see. I mean, they're all on my videos, and I don't have a content of it because I deleted the older PNGs. Like the PNGs are on my very old videos. We're talking like my second channel, my earliest videos were just a PNG on the bottom right corner.
Okay.
It was that. But yeah, so essentially I was using that since like 2019. That was what people knew me for. And then by some freak of a chance, she showed up on the stream and she was like, oh, you're using this scuffed model. I will make you a 3D model.
So you started already using like you called it a PNG tuber, or was it just a PNG of like your persona?
It was a PNG of my persona on the bottom right corner. I didn't really know of the VTubing thing until early 2020, but I was using it in the same way that you'd use like a PNG on the bottom right corner. Like I was one of the few people that just had a PNG just there. And,
as some people did, a lot of YouTubers have some kind of character to represent themselves. They're basically a step away from YouTube or VTubing already.
Yep.
Which is so funny because I feel like some of them might upturn their nose at VTubing when they literally are just VTubers themselves at the same time.
I've had that to me where someone said like, oh, they used to watch me religiously, then I got a VTuber model and they can't stand me. And I'm like,
you were
why?
already doing that with PNGs. It's the same thing.
Exactly.
That's like people getting mad at a storytime animator for being a VTuber when they're literally doing the same thing.
Exactly, that was the problem. So what ended up happening was that she said, oh yeah, I can make you a model, and I was like, no, you can't, you're not gonna make the model. And then after the stream ended, she DM'd me with a picture of like, it was at the time, it was like, oh my god, it's a real 3D model of my character. I'm like, oh my god, my character is real. But like, you know, looking back, that model was like really, really scuffed. But the point is, the journey started there because that was when I found out about programs like VC Face, which I'm still using. And I was like, all right, let me make this work. So I used to use the webcam tracking for the VTuber. And then I got an iPhone. And then when I got the iPhone, it was basically all downhill from there.
I mean, it sounds about similar to me. I actually started VTubing before VTubing was a thing. So I was VTubing around the Keys and I days. And
yes,
I had the same thing happen to me where I was going to be I was going to use this like really shitty model that I made at first. And then like, luckily I was blessed by random fan art from somebody named Seox, who kind of like brought me into the space a little bit easier. And that's the 3D model that I used for you. I have pictures. I always save my pictures of all of these.
Oh, I saved some of the pictures of them, but in terms of VTubing, I literally have been consistent with the models I've been using for years.
Not for me. That shit was ugly as fuck. My first ever model before the fan art one that I had was so... I don't know how to explain it. It was just very like
primitive.
That's a, yeah, sure, that's a way of saying it. It was here it is. Here's a picture that I have. This is the one that I made myself in Vroid.
I mean, I can see it.
And I made like all of it myself using the Vroid like art tool. And I would play with VDraw, and it's not horrible. Don't get me wrong. It's not like the worst thing in the world. But then you go from that, and then you see like
the progression.
Well, yeah, there's like humongous progression between this and like let me see if I can find a picture of it. There we go. We go from that to this model, and it's like, well, that's so much better. Oh, I don't like that pose. We go from that to this model. And that's like so much better because this is the fan art model that I got like afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't like these pictures. Hold on. Why is why are they like seductive? What the fuck? What the fuck are these pictures? I did not take these, by the way. These were given to me by the model maker. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better.
Yes.
Anyways, this was Foxy Joel era. And then like that kind of, I used this for 4 years. So I didn't even like swap out into 2D until like 4 years after I started this.
I have never had a live 2D model. I mean, currently this year it's on the considering it, but considering the content that I make right now on my main channel with the amount of 3D tech that I have, I can't go back.
I think it's a process. It takes a little bit, and then you can swap out to different models and different model makers. I mean, like originally me and Zentrea were actually gonna have the same model artist. which is so funny. I think that they literally just rated us, but like I have this already open for some reason on my images, and this is originally what I was going to look like. And it's a lot more like cutesy, creepy doll. And I'm glad I didn't go with it, even though the art is really good, because it's just not me. Like, it's not kind of manly. It's not like...
It's not me.
It's not. It doesn't feel like me. It feels like a little too doll-like.
I was about... When you said a little too doll-like, I was about to be like, wait, but hold on. Wait a minute.
Well, I am a doll, but I didn't want to be too much like one. Like, I still wanted to be able to express myself.
You didn't want to full send it.
Yeah, I wanted to be able to show a little bit of masculinity with my doll. And like how I act and everything like that. This is too much like uber cutesy, creepy type style. And this is actually the reason why my chest is supposedly big, according to the fucking propagandists out of the internet calling me big-titted. The reason is on this model, it's kind of normal. It's a more normal size, maybe still exaggerated as you can see in the picture. However, when this artist kind of ghosted us for a little bit and I had to swap to a different artist, the transition was they basically kind of copied over and not traced, but they drew over this model to make this model, the one that I'm using right now. And the transition between art styles kind of led to it being
big titty.
Yeah, a bigger chest. So it's completely by accident. And like by that time, it was like a few days away from my debut anyway, so I didn't have time to change it. So I just kind of stuck with it.
Make it smaller. So you hate big tits?
Yeah, it was a little too late for me to be able to change it, but it was still really cool.
I mean, if you guys saw, that's true. I have many other models. Like my female counterparts models are very, very big chested. I remember one of the
that was his physical decision, by the way. I didn't choose to have a big chest. Thaf chose to be fucking well endowed.
One of the comments that I got on the VOD of the debut was that I did a slow turnaround, and I'm not gonna lie, the side profile.
You're ridiculous, man.
Profile is ridiculous.
You chose to have fat titties. That was on you.
Oh yeah, no, I know. No, that was entirely on purpose, and I fully own that decision, and I will not take that decision back.
You sicken me.
Oh, what's wrong with big titties?
You choose to have big titties, but you don't make yourself have fat tits on the male model?
Yeah, I have fat tits on the male model. I literally have fat tits on the male model.
I know, I can kind of see one of your nipples sticking out. It's kind of making me nervous that Twitch is going to ban me.
What, Twitch is going to ban? Do you want me to put a sensor on it?
Can you like, do you mind if I censor? Like you got, I don't know, is it like cold in here, dude? Because this is kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, no, it's real cool. Well, then again, I'm a virus. I don't get cold.
I don't have a good picture to censor you with.
It's a skin tight turtleneck. What if I just move down?
I can do Mega Starmie. Does that
does that work?
Does this work for censorship?
Alright, watch the censorship, but then I have to make your editor just be whoever just be like,
stop,
yeah, I'll move around.
Stop.
I'll move around, censor it. Have fun.
Relax.
Yeah, Twitch. Look, Twitch. Look at this.
Do you fucking mind? Do you mind?
No. Yeah.
This is my livelihood, Mr. YouTuber. I don't make money from anything else.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it anymore.
I'm not diversified.
I'm only joking. Just free the nips.
Jesus Christ. So you found out about VTubers from like how?
Okay, so it was kind of I don't know how I initially found out. I remember seeing like I think it was Kazuna AI videos like really early on, like really early on. I remember seeing those short clips of her playing games and swearing, and I was like, oh, animated character swearing live? That's cool. And then I forgot about it, moved on with my life, and then Mary showed me Mary showed me, I think Mary Squid. Mary Squid. Yeah, no, she showed me, like, I think it was when HoloLive kind of just started. Like when it started, I just saw clips and I was like, oh, this looks cool. And then it kind of snowballed from there. I've always been on the outside of everything, but I remember seeing a couple of clips and I was like, this is kind of cool. And also I think also being friends with like Merryweather as well, it was like a lot of VTubers. Yeah, so two married pretty much. So yeah, no, I think it was just it was just a snowball effect since watching sets of like HoloLive clips and everything. I think one of the weirdest things that's ever happened to me is a bunch of VTubers that are like in like I think in HoloStars or just even like the big indie VTubers. They've told me that they used to watch my videos before they were even VTubers, and I don't know how to feel about that.
What did they say? Which videos were they? How out them? Who's the Five Nights at Freddy's and Baldi's Basic fan?
Okay, so one of the I believe one of the who was it?
And out which specific video they watched, so we know what their hyperfixation is.
So I remember once I got a message from Quinn saying that they watched my videos in the past before they did VTubing.
Wait, can I guess what Quinn watched? I feel like I'd be able to tell what that fucking Zoomer ass motherfucker would watch.
I guess.
I feel like he would watch, and I'm saying this with love, I think he would watch the Five Nights at Freddy's one. I don't think he'd watch a random indie game. I think he would watch Five Nights at Freddy's.
He said he frequently watched all of my videos before he even did VTubing. Yeah, he was a frequent viewer of my channel.
But he's so bad with horror.
I know, but then again, I guess it's because I made the videos accessible. Like so one thing that I do that a lot of horror YouTubers don't is that when it comes to immersion, I don't really immerse people in like the scary parts of it unless I really want to. My videos are comedy first. I've had a lot of people tell me that watching and playing horror games is much easier because they watch me do it because I just make it funny. Yeah. But I think that's also a detriment to my end because I record so many horror games, like I can make them funny, but that means I don't enjoy them because a lot of them just turn out to be like, oh, it's a jump scare. Okay, let's have a good laugh about it.
No, I'm the same. I don't get scared of horror games anymore, and it makes me like lose out on all the clicks I could get from being like a scared boy, a scared little boy fucking quivering at the jump scares.
So I remember mentioning this in my stream just as a joke, and I was like, I've really debuffed myself because as a black British streamer who does horror games, I don't react to scares like a lot of people would expect someone who does this kind of stuff to do. So it's like,
why are you saying it like that? Is there like a stereotype for black British streamers?
Yes, there is a stereotype that's been perpetuated because a lot of people expect me to be like KSI.
Because you're black and you're British and you stream?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
How is that? How do you get a stereotype from like one other guy? What the fuck?
Because that guy was the most influential content creator in the entire country. So it's like when anyone does any form of content creation of a similar genre.
Hey, you guys had the Yogscast.
KSI was bigger.
What?
Yeah, he was the biggest thing out of the UK.
Type 1 if you know Yogscast. Type 2 if you know KSI.
I think most people will know KSI because of the thick of him, I'm not gonna lie.
My hope in humanity restored. No! Yeah, shut up! Stop typing 2!
See, it's a good 50-50. I think with Yogscast, it just depends on the genre.
No!
It depends on the genre. All right, what about, speaking of like older YouTubers that I used to watch, I remember, I actually went back and I looked at my old uploads, and a lot of them have been made private on my liked videos playlist because they used to be on Machinima.
Ooh.
Yeah. They used to be on Machinima. And the thing is, I had friends who were in Machinima at the time.
Do people even know what Machinima is anymore?
I'm very scared that there is a full generation of people that don't know what Machinima is.
I think a lot of people don't know what the fuck Machinima is anymore. Like I had to explain what Machinima was to my chat.
I could go into a full, then again, I think my audience have heard me go ad nauseum about like corporate stuff. For some reason, I wouldn't say for some reason, it's just something I'm really interested in. I love hearing about corporate downfalls. So I know, as someone who was in the trenches when Machinima
No wonder
imploded.
He's a fucking VTuber fan. I hate this guy.
So are you saying it because of like recent news regarding
I'm really glad you have an automatic censor. I'm really happy you have an automatic censor.
You were about to be like, no, don't say that.
I'm glad that he's censored.
Of course I'm not gonna Anyway, Machinima.
I'm just gonna take my face off the screen for a little bit, just so I don't get associated with any of this.
All right, so for those of you guys who don't know at all, Machinima was a company that was dedicated to being a news and a trailer company, as well as a YouTube network. Now, this YouTube network meant that people could make money from making YouTube videos, because at the time, that was an unheard of tactic to make money from YouTube. They'll be like, what kind of job is that? So Machinima was there to be the middleman. Now, especially recently, Machinima is not useful. Well, any multi-channel network isn't useful because you can just get yourself partnered yourself. But back then, Machinima was the only way to do so. And as a result, people signed up for very predatory contracts. And I'm talking about really, really bad ones where Machinima takes everything that you own and uploads it.
What, do you remember the splits? It was kind of, I think it was like it wasn't 90-10, was it? It was something similar to that.
No, it was 65-45.
It was pretty bad, but then they also said that you didn't own any of the content that you made.
Yep, you didn't own any of the
So
content.
like
that
everything you've ever made
it.
for them, everything that you made for them was theirs. Like you couldn't take anything with you. It's
you had to they also forced you to upload it onto Machinima's channel. So if you didn't upload backups, then it's lost media.
I'm gonna say this. To explain it in VTuber terms for you guys, it's like if you joined a company and then like you didn't own anything you did, and they would only pay you like, I don't know, 1/3 of the amount of profit that you ever made.
Pittance. Yeah,
you'd get a pittance of the profits, and also if you ever changed anywhere else, you literally owned nothing, like at all. Yep.
You got nothing. You
actually
own nothing.
VTubers might be worse because a lot of them can't even talk about anything afterwards.
Exactly, but with Machinima, what ended up happening
also,
was...
no, shut up in the chat. Shut the fuck up. No names. I'll kill you.
Whoa.
I'll kill you, chat.
No names. No names in chat.
How about that? How about that, huh? How about that? Shut the fuck up.
All right.
Do you want death on your door? Because I will appear.
Go ahead. Right, now, moving very quickly
I will be there with a Jamaican accent, and I swear to God.
You're going to smite them down with a Jamaican accent. You're going to be me bomber clat. If you don't get your bomber clat off the chat.
No, it was a Billy and Mandy thing.
Oh yeah,
That's the reference I was making.
I forgot Grim had a Jamaican accent.
How do you forget that? That was like the only good part of the show.
What do you mean only good parts of the
Grim was the only good part of Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
You know what? I agree.
I fucking despised Billy. I hated him. I wish he wasn't a part of the show.
Billy?
No, I didn't like fucking Billy. Okay, go ahead with what you were gonna say.
No, I was going to say then Machinima did what Machinima does, and a lot of people ended up leaving the company. But then they got bought out by Warner Brothers, and then Warner Brothers were like, "Oh shit, we have Machinima, we have Full Screen, we have Rooster Teeth, we have Crunchyroll, but we don't know how to make any money."
Rooster Teeth. Oh my God.
They had Warner Bros. Had all of them, and then they got bought out. The parent company of Warner Bros. Got bought out by AT&T. And AT&T had no idea what they were doing because they saddled Warner Bros. With a grand total of $80 billion debt. Yes, that's it, right? $80 billion of debt. And Warner Bros. Were like, we can't pay this. How are we going to pay this?
And then they sold Rooster Teeth back to Bernie Burns.
Actually, no. So what they did was that they shut down Machinima. They shut down. They sold Crunchyroll to Sony. They shut down Full Screen. But then with Rooster Teeth, they left it in limbo and shut it down. But then after AT&T ended up selling Warner Bros. To Discovery, they were like, why do we still have Rooster Teeth? No one's doing anything with Rooster Teeth. So then they were like, Bernie Burns was like, hey, can I have it back? And they were like, yeah, fuck it, why not?
Oh, he didn't have to buy it?
Yeah, well, I mean, no, he did. He did have to buy it, but he's not gonna say how much he bought it for. But they didn't sell it for as much as you'd expect it to sell it because Rooster Teeth had no value since they shut it down.
So I feel like those videos just being up still probably I wonder how much it still generates in revenue, just those old videos.
It does not generate anything in revenue. They've said that it doesn't generate anything in revenue. In fact, their shows like Ruby are not part of the package.
Really?
Ruby got sold to Viz Media when Rooster Teeth went under.
What the hell are they? I think Ruby should be reset. I think Ruby should just like remake itself.
Get me started on Ruby.
Okay, you sound very impassioned about this. Maybe we should move on.
I'm like, do not. There is a deleted video on my channel about how much Ruby fumbled the bag. Do not get me started.
Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. I feel like I poked a bear. Okay, moving on from Machinima though.
Moving on from Machinima. That's what I'm. That is why. Read your contracts before you sign them.
This guy is like a fucking tangent spree. Bunnis, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the Stream Raiders. I'm hanging out with Thafnine right now for Porcelain Parlor today. Welcome on in. So you found, okay, so you seem like you have a kind of similar story when it comes to VTubers where you kind of found them from Hololive. What made you just wanted to do it because you already had a persona and you were like, well, this is just an easier way of representing myself on streams and things like that?
I'm not gonna lie, that's exactly how it went. I was literally just like, oh, VTubing seems really, really fun. And then I decided to do it for streams and it was pretty fun. But then that I had like a light bulb idea. I was like, huh. I noticed a lot, or I wouldn't say a lot of people. I've noticed some people have said that one thing that people think VTubers are missing is like that old kind of VTuber style where it was pre-recordings instead of just streams because they're limited to like live events and no skits. So I was like, what if I mix the VTubing that I'm doing on stream with the main channel video, and then for the first time in the FNAF video, the 3-hour FNAF video, that's when I got that entire 3D setup that cost me way too much money, which is why I was actually going to straight up see if I can like contact someone like Zen just to ask, what does she use?
Do you know how many fucking emails that every VTuber gets about how to become a VTuber?
Yeah.
Actually, that leads into this. When I was started, because I did this, I think 2016, 2017 is when I started VTubing. And I'm gonna be real with you. I 100% gatekept. I gatekept the shit out of it. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not proud of it.
I gatekept a lot of my stuff as well.
I'm not proud of it, but I gatekept VTubing so fucking hard when it was like 2016, 2017. People would be like, "What are you doing? How are you doing this?" And I'd be like, I was born with a detrimental disease called anime girlitis. I actually was like, I came out of the womb looking like this."
You went for that excuse.
Well, I didn't know what else to say. Like, VTuber lore didn't exist back then, and like VTubing wasn't an adopted term, so I couldn't go around saying I'm a VTuber. So I just said I had anime girlitis, and that was like all I went with.
Yeah, a lot of people ask me like how I do some of the stuff like my 3D renders. I remember well, I wouldn't say I gate kept it, but I remember a lot of people asking me how I make the 3D art of my characters, and it's very difficult to just explain to them, oh yeah, years of using a specific 3D program with specific 3D rendering settings and a lot of principles of lighting and animation in order to make renders, because it's very difficult to just say that because people will then ask for specifics. Like I used to do graphics design. Like I used to work for companies. I used to do I think my most notable thing, which is apart from working with Sidemen stuff, is like working on that Fortnite poster that is one of the most stolen pieces of art of all time. So I'm like, what
were your previous jobs before you were a YouTuber?
Freelance graphics designer for several companies.
Did you work for companies or you work for YouTubers? Because I thought you just named a YouTuber group.
YouTuber and companies.
Oh, okay.
Like on my website actually has, well, my actual I hate saying it like this. My actual corporate website has a bunch of the stuff that I have made for like YouTubers and stuff. Like YouTubers and companies. I think I made my most notable outing was working on the esports graphics for the Rocket League Championship Series with a team. But that's like the most notable thing that I've done. Like I used to do that kind of stuff, and I'm not going to lie, I don't want to go back to that. I think part of it was the stress.
That's kind of interesting though. That's like before I was a VTuber, I worked at a little fucking Caesars, dude. Like so, hearing that you actually had like a real job is so funny.
Yeah, no, fun fact, I was supposed to take a job as a content creator and a video editor at an esports agency known as Fnatic. Does anyone know what Fnatic is? I was supposed to be a content creator / video editor / graphic designer at Fnatic.
What does that mean to like hire somebody as a content creator who doesn't have experience as being a content creator?
Okay, so at the time,
what did they want you to do?
videos. So at the time, when I initially did the application for an internship at Fnatic, I was like, okay, I'll do an internship at graphic design. But then the CEO of the company followed me on Twitter and DM'd me personally saying to come over to their headquarters in London to have a discussion about a job. And I was like, oh, I didn't think I'd get this far. And then they said that they wanted me to help them be more hip and cool with, like, I guess the current zeitgeist on Twitter and stuff, because they saw, I think at the time I wasn't a big YouTuber. I made a couple of videos, but they weren't many videos in general. And the CEO said, oh yeah, if you can like provide more, I guess, I don't know how they said it was like contemporary humor and content planned for Fnatic as a company, you could help grow this company a lot more. And I was like, I'll think about it. I think I specifically mentioned to them, I'm focusing on my YouTube videos. Let's see how my YouTube channel does. And if it doesn't do well, I'll come back in a year. And 2 months later, I dropped 3 videos that got 1 million views each and blew up my channel.
What was the esport? What was the game?
It's any game. Fnatic is a major, like, Fnatic is a massive esports company. Like, I think that
what the fuck esports company does every single game? What are those things?
I think their most known teams that do well was their CS team and their league team.
Okay, both games I don't like.
Yeah, so I think they had the major CS team, they had the major league team. I think they also had a major Rocket League team at a point. They're basically jack of all trades. They're jack of all trades. Like, Fnatic is a massive company.
Do they still exist?
Yeah, of course they still exist. I think they're still doing well for themselves.
Oh my god.
It's just I think they're in Valorant now. I'm not sure about, yeah, let me check.
Do you think that they look at you sometimes and like they drop the ball? They're like, oh man, we could have had that.
The CEO still follows me on Twitter, so he sees when I'm streaming. Sometimes I get really scared retweeting fan art of my characters because I'm like,
no, oh, dude, go all the way. I have so many people I've met so many people from different companies that just see like fan art of me that's a little overly thick. Like, they'll fucking where is a picture? Hold on. They'll see like pictures of this and they'll be like, who the fuck? Like, this is retweeted on to like all the community managers of like famous companies that follow. Like, Capcom has probably seen this picture of me, and it's so ridiculous.
Like, with the fan art that I get, I think about it and I'm like, oh my god, the British Academy of Film and Television Arts are seeing this. Like, this is like one of the most prestigious companies in the entertainment industry, and they're just seeing big titty fan art.
Like, that's why it's ridiculous. Well, okay, to be fair, I also say this. One of the other things is that, like, I'm a very traditionally masculine dude, and it's so fucking funny because people who follow me that are from companies that don't know who I am, they just like see somebody with a big number that they want to sponsor. I get so many sponsorship emails where they don't do their homework and they'll just say to my manager, they'll be like, oh, is PorcelainMaid available for this? We think she would really like this video game. We think PorcelainMaid would be the perfect woman to like play our game for a sponsorship. And all the time, what pisses me off is that my fucking manager doesn't correct them. So like, my manager Jeremy will respond to the email and be like, oh yeah, perfect, we'll tell him right away. Like, he doesn't fucking explain it at all. He's just like, oh thanks, we'll tell them what you said.
Yeah, no, so it's like, I think the way this is by far the weirdest, like, in terms of like companies. You know, you've heard of the game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, right?
Yeah.
The official UK account follows me, right? Like the original, the official UK account follows me. The reason why is that the social media manager of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and the social media manager and several employees of the company that run the show, they said they watch my videos. They watch me and a bunch of other people's videos.
Does that mean you could be in a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire question?
I could potentially have been in one because they even sent me. So they sent me, and I can't remember who else got it, but I think they sent me a personalized package from the company, and even like from the company it had like the so in the package it had the board game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the PS2 game, and a bunch of like goodies and photos from the show with a personal message from the showrunner saying, "Hi Thaf, well here's a care package, we hope you enjoy it from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire." I think I still have it on me. I remember that was probably the craziest mail I've had, because I had to explain to my parents. I had to explain to my parents where they were like, they saw this and I was like, yeah, this is the actual show. And they were like, so when are you going to be on the show? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Apparently, so the guys at the show, they follow me and they watch my videos, so I could be on a game show maybe. That'll be funny.
Do you think it's dystopian or super cool that like a lot of old school game shows are like making references to new age things like YouTube and YouTubers?
I don't think it's dystopian. I think that's just a sign of the times. Like, I genuinely just think it's a sign of the times kind of thing, where it's like, they're not going to constantly do the same questions every single time about like, oh yeah, so in 1997, the theatrically released movie had this actor. Obviously, they're going to like update it. The one thing I'm worried about is like how dumb the questions could get.
Which popcorn bucket was the most fuckable? A, the Dune popcorn bucket. B, Deadpool.
The Xenomorph.
The Xenomorph.
Yeah, it's like the kind of questions you go be like, the popular numbers were 6 and what? A, 8, B, 7, C, 9, D, 4. And you have to like, I was like, I don't know. There is I'm gonna have to phone a friend. It's like you're gonna get those kind of things.
It's cool that they sent you a package though. I don't know. They just like, you didn't even talk about them. They just did it out of nowhere.
They did it out of nowhere. As in, I think the only thing that they asked from me initially was like, because I have it's so weird to say that I have a DM history with the official Who Wants to Be a Millionaire account.
It's kind of cute,
like,
man.
It's like, but so, I keep thinking about the fact that every single time I retweet like big titty fan art, I'm like, oh my god, I'm just like, oh my god, they can see this.
Look,
they're probably gonna think less of me.
Again, you're preaching to a choir. I know. I've gone through the same things, buddy. Don't make me pull up the picture again.
It's like, pull up the picture and have it full screen this time, so it's the thumbnail on Twitch.
I don't need to show the Brazilian PorcelainMaid again. It's happened enough times. I get people that like, it's like propaganda at this point when somebody draws me with anything larger than what I normally have.
Oh, for me, it's mainly just like it got to the point where we had a bit on the second channel thumbnail. So my thumbnail artist my thumbnail artist is very good at drawing big chests, like both thumbnail artists that I work with. And we had we decided to try a quick game. We haven't actually like gotten far with it, but we had an instance where we were using my female counterpart, like the Nina model, and we said, every time she shows up in the thumbnail, we're going to have her tits drawn slightly bigger until someone notices.
I was looking at your thumbnails earlier, and I did see that.
Yeah, so it was like, I think it happened to the point where I think it was the 98XX video about 2 years ago where I think, Jojo drew Nina's tits absolutely massive, and then the comment section clocked it. And we were like, oh yeah, well, we're gonna have to start from scratch. So yeah, we've done that a lot. We made it into like a thing where if we have a set of thumbnails in a row with the same character, we're just like, let's draw it like slightly bigger. Just not that people will notice, just that it will be funny if no one notices, and we keep doing it until someone does.
That's what model artists try to do nowadays. I was gonna say, I have an opinion. I have an opinion, Thad.
Yes.
I have an opinion.
Yes.
I have noticed every time somebody tries to make a gender bent version of themselves, they will literally just like elongate the hair and then add boobs.
Yeah,
I want to see somebody that looks exactly the same. The only thing that changes, they don't get smaller, they don't get taller, they just get breasts, and that's it.
That's happened with my own models as well. Like I think I've had many instances of people draw my characters with Nina with short hair, and when you look at it, you're just like, that's That's just, wait a minute. I think it got to the point where we tried, I think I did like, I put an image, like just a screenshot of my VTuber in a program, and the program thought that my male VTuber was female. So, yeah.
What do you mean the program?
I have used Google's Lens thing. I've used Google's Lens, and when you put a picture through Google Lens and you ask it to, like, I don't know whether it's not Gemini, it's like, I don't know if it was before Gemini was a thing. It was like, I don't know what it was called, but it's Google Lens. I put the image in Google Lens and asked for like image results of the VTuber, and it said female with short hair and a crop top. And I was like, that's not what he looks like.
Female with crop top. Peak cinema. Honestly, just end it there. Yep. You've already gone past. That's as best as you're gonna get in terms of VTuber design.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, my sometimes I feel bad about this like VTuber design, because I have my VTuber's skin is like corruption, it's pixels, and I've said this every time I do like a fan art showcase. I get really worried that people are going to have to spend ages drawing the pixels in the model. I think for this model in particular, the model artist Poke had to draw all the squares individually. She didn't use a brush.
Being worried about troubling artists with how detailed your model is couldn't be me. I would never.
No, genuinely,
making artists suffer with specific art on your design.
Yeah,
I would never do such a thing. I would never make somebody suffer having to draw one particular thing over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah. That's kind of why all my characters are just, I mean, my character designs are pretty simple, like striped turtleneck or striped crop top or just striped shirt.
If you were to make a VTuber now, and it wasn't based on your own persona, right, what would you do?
That's a very good question, because I don't know. If it wasn't based on anything right now,
like, let's say you want to make a VTuber right now, but you can't make it out of your persona. What would you do?
Any one of my personas, right?
You can't make it out of anything that's supposed to like represent you that you already used in the past. You have to make something new.
Okay, so I would probably make a plant VTuber called Maurice. It'll be
Why?
A plant.
That's oddly specific. What the fuck? Why?
I have a it's because I have several peace lily. Well, I had several peace lilies named Maurice.
What's a peace lily? Just a flower?
Yeah, that's a flower. It's a type of flower.
That's
but yeah,
cute.
I had several peace lilies called Maurice. I'm currently on my I'm going to be buying a new pot with peace lily, and I'm going to call it Maurice.
Oh, that's cute. It's a little house plant.
Yeah, I've had house plants, and unfortunately, the last house plant, my parents murdered the house plant.
What do you mean they murdered that? Would they like? Was there blood everywhere? Like, what do you?
So
did they take a knife to the houseplant? Was it screaming? Did it call 911?
When I went to TwitchCon EU, I think it was EU, or it was last year's TwitchCon, I came back to find that my parents had unwittingly, they took all of the soil out of the pots to clean it. They took the soil out of the pot to clean the pot.
Wait, what the fuck are you? How do you? What? What do you mean they cleaned a pot full of soil?
No, it was like, I don't know what this. So it wasn't like.
Respectfully, what the fuck was wrong with your parents? What do you mean they try? That's like trying to fucking broom the outside, like the outdoors.
No, it was like, because we had to have I had a specially made one, because the one that they provided, like the actual one they provided, wasn't good. So I had like one that was basically like a celebrations tub. So they wanted to clean it of like excess like dirt that had leaked through the original pot, but they unwittingly just took all the soil out to do it. And when I came back and I looked back, I noticed there was a lot less soil and it had wilted. and I tried to water it back to health, and nah, it was.
So
was
you want
dead.
to become Maurice, the potted plant, in spirit of your, in remembrance of your dead plant.
In remembrance of Maurice the Fourth, yeah. Before
Jesus
I get Maurice the Fifth.
Well, that's kind of cool. I kind of like the idea of that. I mean, I always like find the entertaining idea of trying to think of what you would be if you weren't what you already are. It's like alt universe kind of stuff. It's fun.
It's difficult to think of that though, because you're like, all my ideas, to be fair, all my ideas for characters is like, I'd have to really go elaborate, because like all my VTuber models, they have elaborate backstories. So when you think of one, you're like, you got to make it look really well. I don't know. I don't like over designing or any of the things that I do. Like all my VTubers are just kind of standard, like, you know, my regular human.
Who would ever over design a character?
I wouldn't.
I don't know.
They wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
But yeah, it's I try and keep my VTuber models as simple as possible as well, because I think a lot of it is also just down to the fact that I make 3D renders with them, and it's fun to put them in different outfits and stuff like that. But what isn't fun is trying to find decent outfits to put my VTubers in, because I haven't given my female VTuber models many outfits because their tits are too big for me to model around them. That's not a joke. I'm not kidding. Like, I have given them like,
brother, you control the size.
I know.
They don't need to be that big. You can get rid of it.
But they don't need to be, but I want them to be. When there's a will, there's a way.
So before we go, because I actually do have, I like wrote down questions to ask you through this, and we've been kind of going through with tangents. So I do have other questions that I wanted to ask you specifically, because I'm actually curious on your whole reasoning for liking horror indie games in the first place, because it seems like that's the main thing that you pride your content around.
Yes.
Horror indie games specifically. Not AAA horror games, but specifically horror indie games.
Oh yeah, no, so horror indie games have always been something that I've been very, very interested in, mainly because I think it was mainly just because at the time, I've mentioned this in my main channel videos several times, but at the time of me like
I'm sorry for not being creative.
There weren't many
throw my head in a wood chipper.
There weren't many like AAA outings that were good at the time, because they all moved to action horror. So YouTubers
well, like, explain that. So you're talking about regular horror versus action. Or would you say that's something like how Resident Evil works, where Resident Evil started with more horrific things and then it kind of went into like being an action movie?
Well, yeah, pretty much. So basically in the era in which I grew up with that, we're talking like 2009 to 2012, 2013, or when I was like, you know, when I was a kid, most of the AAA outings were on more of the action side, like, you know, Fear, like First Day Encounter, Assault Recon, Resident Evil, Dead Space and everything. They were scary, but they were mainly focused on, you know, the fact that you could fight back, like you had like weapons and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then with the era of indie games that are cropping up, like the RPG Maker games, like, you know, early on we had Ao Oni, and we had other games such as like The Witch's House, Eve, that were all translated
all the
into
RPG
English.
Maker, yeah, those ones that got really, like, it exploded in popularity from what I remember.
Yeah, watching YouTubers play those games and also being able to play some of them on my shitty Intel Atom Windows XP PC from 2008, I was like, yeah, this is where my calling is. So like you had people, I think at school, we had people crowding around school computers watching someone just play Slender the 8 pages with no sound. We had people like download the early version of like SCP Containment Breach.
The classic playing horror game with everything muted.
Yeah, it was everything was muted and they all crowded around the computer screen. So when everyone saw Slender, instead of the game making a noise, everyone in the everyone who's playing is like, ah, ah!
Thank you for the raid, Grins. Welcome
But
in.
yeah, so it was basically just that. It kind of started from there, and then it ballooned from there. We then had like AAA stuff like PT, and then we had Slender the Arrival. Then obviously we had Five Nights at Freddy's, and Five Nights at Freddy's turned out to be the beginning of the end.
Well, what about Five Nights at Freddy's? Mascot horror started the beginning of the end. Why did so it was just kind of something that you got really passionate about because it's what you grew up with?
Yeah, pretty much what I grew up with. I just liked watching those.
Do you have a favorite?
Games.
Do you have a favorite horror game?
I don't do favorites like that, but I'd say up there, I could never go wrong with SCP Containment Breach and Slender the Arrival. Like,
isn't Containment Breach like a co-op game though?
No, it is. Well, I mean, there are several versions of SCP Containment Breach, but the original is a single player experience.
Wow, hold on. There's like 40 billion SCP games, so I don't know which
SCP, one. The original OG one is just called SCP Containment Breach. Now, if you're talking about the one that is multiplayer, that is because it's not on Steam.
Oh, coming soon is the release date.
Yep, Containment Breach is the OG game, is not on Steam. It's actually by the developer of what you may know as Barotrauma.
Oh, what the fuck?
The developer of SCP Containment Breach went on to make Barotrauma.
That's a completely different game genre. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, but it's fun to like find stuff like that out. Like, for example, the developer of that Baldi's Basics fan game, Advanced Education, he is the developer of Voices of the Void.
I've never played it, but I know so much about Voices of the Void just from everyone else playing it.
Yeah, the developer of that, one of their first games, or like their previous game, was a Baldi's Basics fan game.
That's so fucking insane. Barotrauma from this game.
Yeah, SCP Containment Breach, if you want to download it, you have to download it from like the website. It's one of those games that still is not on Steam because of SCP's really anal rules about SCP content on Steam in general.
And this is a single player game?
Single player game, but there are mods for the games that add. Yes, there is a story. It's not, the thing is, most people didn't really play it for the story. SCP Containment Breach
seems like it's a sandbox.
It kind of is and isn't at the same time. The story is kind of simple. You'd have to know about SCP, but a lot of YouTubers didn't know about the wiki itself. They knew about, I guess they knew about I don't know how to explain. Like, they knew about the mythos about SCP in general, but they didn't know about like, oh yeah, whether there was a story to the game. They were just exploring it, because you can just explore the game if you wanted to, or you could try and complete it.
I'm sorry, SCP still makes me laugh from this stupid fucking peanut thing.
The peanut SCP-173. I think the thing is that if you want to truly get immersed, it's downloading the original game, and it will get you immersed very quickly. It'll get you immersed very quickly. It's also the reason why there's not many versions of the game is also because it was made on the most fuck ugly ancient engine of all time.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. We're bringing this back to the whole aesthetics thing when it comes to video games. Mm-hmm. Like, even with the best immersion, I feel like if the aesthetic isn't fully tight there, it's just not gonna, I'm not gonna be into it. Like, you need to fully commit to the aesthetic that you are holding.
It depends as well on the game, because the problem is back then there weren't any standards. The only standards you really got in terms of art direction was in the RPG Maker games and everything, because the RPG Maker games had some art direction.
Well, that's because they all were using around the same like textures. They had to use it because it's made from RPG Maker.
Yeah, but sometimes, yeah, like, you know, the Witch's House and Eve would be very, very creative with the art that they use. But there is also cases where back then you had to like use, it was early Unity, early Unreal Engine. So we're talking, well, I wouldn't say too early, but like this is when teenagers were starting to get used to using things like Unity and Unreal Engine to make horror stuff. So that's how you got Slender the Arrival. That's how you got SCP.
Wait, you're going on a tangent again. Wait, hold on. Because I actually, you still didn't answer why specifically this was the game that you got really into. You named the game, but I don't. If it doesn't have a story, how do you get into it as a horror game?
Okay, so as a horror game, it's like it plops you in as it's called a D-class personnel. A D-class personnel is someone who's, I guess, it's on death row, and they are used for experiments in the Foundation. Containment Breach begins, well, the early versions of Containment Breach began when a routine checkup or a routine like test goes wrong. and everything breaks, all hell breaks loose. The point of the game is, well, technically the point of the game is for you to escape, but the game is got randomly generated hallways and SCPs, and because it's based on the SCP wiki, and there are so many SCPs, there's so many you can encounter in the game, it was just fun to just explore, just seeing what SCPs you can get, because you can see YouTubers make SCP
What's
videos
the horror
like
of it?
The horror of it is you by yourself in a massive facility. Everyone is dead in. Some of the SCPs you don't know anything about, and a lot of them could kill you. The SCPs themselves are, I guess, scary. Like the peanut SCP was one of the first SCPs that, well, there was one of the first things in media that had the mechanic of it only moves when you're not looking at it. And the game has a blink meter, which forces you to blink. And in the split second where you blink, it could be right in front of you.
Okay, so it's Weeping Angels. I got that much.
Yeah.
What was the other game that you mentioned too? So I'm gonna cut you off here because I do have a lot. I still have things I want to ask you.
Yeah, Slender the Arrival was the other one, but that's mainly just because I was very much a creepypasta kid growing up. Like, I read a bunch of creepypastas. I looked into internet urban legends and viruses and stuff. Slender was one of them, and that was kind of it. I mean, they had the Marble Hornets. Yeah, the Marble Hornets series. Who would have known that he
was into creepypasta?
And you had Marble Hornets. You had I mean, yeah, it's basically just that. I mean, Slender the Arrival was just a really good game. The devs gave me a free key to play the remake as well. So,
really? Because I remember Slender the Arrival not getting a lot of love when it came out.
It got lots of love because it was way ahead of its time for its graphics and everything. It's just, I think that a lot of people were just falling off it because it was pretty short at the time. But they really expanded it, and then 10 years later, they did a big anniversary update and switched the game from Unity to Unreal Engine.
I remember, really? I don't remember people liking the game.
No, people liked the game because it was a logical.
Am I crazy, or was it not just like getting bashed by reviewers?
It was getting bashed by like traditional reviewers, but people didn't give a shit because YouTubers were enjoying it. Like, okay. YouTubers were enjoying it because you have to remember that this is like, there was no standards back then. The previous Slender game we had right before that was the 8 pages, which looked like shit.
Well, yeah, I got that, but I don't know. I feel like every time I've ever heard people talk about it, it was like always super critical. And I remember it not, did it do well, or was it the second game that they tried to make that kind of didn't do as well?
Slender the Arrival was the second game because Slender the 8 pages was the first. It's because a lot of people are critical about Slender because Slender fans made a game called Slenderman Shadow, which is where all those generic Slenderman crossovers were, like the Slender Hospital, Slender Sanatorium, Prison. They had all these maps on a really shitty game engine.
You know what? Hold on.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting gaslit right now. I know you're probably right, but I swear to God, in my memory, everyone talked shit about Slender the Arrival. I feel like I'm getting gaslit on like the reviews could be fucking wrong, right?
Yeah, with Slender the Arrival, when it was initially because look at the Steam reviews of the game.
I gotta be crazy.
Like on Metacritic, it's mixed because the PC version's 65, I think the PS3 version's 48, the Xbox One 60 and everything. So it's mixed reviews from reviewers because the campaign is really short and the gameplay is a bit repetitive, but everyone liked the soundtrack, everyone liked the scares, and also the atmosphere. That was the thing. And most people didn't give a shit about like, oh yeah, all that kind of stuff. They just wanted YouTubers playing the game.
Okay.
It was more of a question of, YouTubers are playing the game. This is cool.
Maybe I am just crazy then. Maybe I saw like one video and assumed that's how everyone felt.
Yeah, I know a lot of people get influenced by video essays. I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Said the guy who makes video essays.
Yeah, I know, but I don't influence people's opinions with my video essays, I hope.
That's fair too. You know, I don't know. I feel like video essays, I don't want to say that I get influenced, like my opinions when I watch video essays, but I kind of do. Like, I'll watch a whole video essay on why, I don't know, for example, why Wizards of Waverly Place is garbage. And then I'll watch it and they'll be like, wow, it really was garbage. And then I'll watch a video from somebody that's like, actually, I really liked it. And then I'll actually feel convinced, like, oh, You know what? Maybe it did have some good things to it. It's so crazy to get how easily influenced you can get by a video essay.
That's why I look into things like when I try to make sure my videos aren't just like opinions as well. Like I give my opinion, but I also tell people to experience it themselves, because a lot of these, the only video that I've been perfectly influenced and actually influenced my opinion was H Bomber Guy's video about Sherlock, because I felt vindicated because I didn't like the show, and then H Bomber Guy drops a video with the exact reasons why, and I'm like, oh my God, you legend. This is exactly what I was thinking about.
I think a lot of people do that, where they'll hate something and then they have to watch a video of somebody else hating on it so they feel vindicated. Yeah, I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's definitely a human thing to gather around and hate on something that they don't like together.
I think the thing is that H Bomber Guy's video wasn't even just like a rant or something like that. It actually genuinely was a video analyzing and critiquing the show within the context and everything. I was like,
great video on Ruby. Great video on Ruby.
Exactly. I'm like, he gets it. I think Harris gets it. He gets it. He got it.
This is all what kind of made you want to get started with YouTube too? Was just like all of this passionate thing? I mean, you said it earlier with, you know, all the jobs that kind of led you into this.
No, I mean, when I started YouTube, that was when I was doing stuff with commentary. I was actually in the same community as Quite. That's why I've known Quite for like close to up to like 9 years now. Mm-hmm. So it's like we were in the same kind of community where it was like I wasn't really making the content, but I was seeing people making content like shit flinging at each other, and I'm like, this sucks. I want to make content about things that interest me. So then I made some content, and then the one time I made a video about something I didn't like, it blew up, and I hated that feeling, so I never did it again.
What was the video?
And then I lied. It was a Yandere Dev video. I was one of the first people to call him out.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
Oh no, I was one of the first people to call him out, and yeah, it all kind of starts from there. It snowballed from my video, and I think it was one of my friends' videos. We both made videos at a similar time calling out Yandere Dev for making a shit game, pretty much. And yeah, I hated working on that video mainly because I had to play it. I just don't like making videos on things I don't like. That's the problem, because it's like when it's something that you don't like, finding footage and having to stomach going through either recording the video or watching something is hell on earth, because you're just like, I don't want to do it.
That's so fucking... Dude, I was friends with the voice actors for a lot of the people that worked on Yandere Simulator. I mean, they were chill. The voice actors were chill. I don't think they really liked Yandere Simulator, the game itself.
But they must have loved the paycheck.
They probably, I mean, yeah, that's probably why they did it in the first place. This is before any of the call-outs, by the way. This is like way before any of the call-outs started happening. I just remember I was in a Discord server, and I remember being friends with them when I was a kid, and like being like, wow, being a voice actor must be so cool. And they would be like, yeah, I worked on this game. And then they'd show me Yandere Simulator, be like, oh, you're in a video game. That's crazy. Because as a kid, I'm like, I don't know anything about the fucking game or the politics of the game. I'm just like, whoa, you're in a video game? Whoa, that's so cool.
You're in a video game that's banned on Twitch? I was like, I probably should have just...
There goes the fucking because the automatic censor again.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Okay, that's pretty clear how everything got. I like that everything that you've answered with so far kind of just leads into one from another. Like you have a perfect lead in from horror games to working in content creation to becoming a YouTuber to becoming a VTuber, and all leads into each other.
Yeah. I mean,
just yeah.
It was. Yeah, I mean, what else can I say? Just yeah, it all leads in. It's all kind of just like it's kind of everything just falls into place. And there was nothing more I could say other than just like, yeah, that's how my career's gone so far.
It's kind of nice that you just kind of had a natural. I mean, a lot of people that I ask about these things are kind of like they go from one thing or another, and then they fall back, and then they like look around to see what else they could do. And that's how they get into like different things like VTubering or being a YouTuber. Whereas you are just like, I'm going from this thing to this thing to this thing to this thing. And it's just a constant like progression upwards instead of anything else. Like you didn't go back to anything. You didn't go side to side. You didn't try out anything new. You just kind of went from one thing to another and never looked back. That's kind of cool. Well, actually, you went from one thing to another and it just like incorporated on top of that.
That's kind of how I do my content. Like when it comes to content and stuff like that, when it comes to what I do, it's like I try and put the skills that I've learned from the last thing I did into the new thing, which is why it's like, you know, as I used to do graphics design, so I was like, this is really easy for me to influence like my 3D work into what I do right now, because I do VTubing and that's how the Baldy video happened, all that kind of stuff. So everything that I do in the past kind of just influences what I do now.
Do you think you can just like, you think you're just gonna be playing like horror indie games specifically for your YouTube channel for like your foreseeable future? Have you ever thought about changing up?
I've already changed up. So
okay.
So with some of the content I've been doing, obviously I have like the indie horror games that I've been playing, but some of the content that I've been doing has been more on the lines of I've always, every year I made a I guess inverted commas ritual that I would destroy an operating system, like I said at the very start of the stream. Like
somebody did mention that there's like random fucking IRL clips of you just beating the shit out of a console or something.
Oh yeah, no, there is an IRL clip of me destroying a Nintendo Wii with a baseball bat.
Is that's a ritual that you do every year? You break a console?
Well, I mean okay, so that specific clip was just a 2-second bit in the actual corruption video where I actually corrupted a Nintendo Wii. Like I corrupted the games on the Wii. Every year I basically just load a virtual machine and then we either make or we load a couple of viruses on it and then we fuck it up, pretty much. We just spend a couple of hours just like messing around, screwing it over, and then trying again. Yeah.
Why?
Funny. I'm a virus.
Okay. I thought you were green.
I'm a virus. I'm a green virus.
Okay. So you just buy a console to fucking break it every year?
Actually, no, but actually, yes. Well, mainly it's because the consoles are secondhand. But yeah, like this is the first year that I've actually tried corrupting a console. All the other years has been PCs.
How do you corrupt it? You just downloading like are you going on like porn websites and downloading viruses? Are you clicking on the ads?
Actually, no. So what I do is that sometimes sometimes it's like .exe games that are sent to me that are designed to mess with the PC. Sometimes it's GitHub links that have a full repository of viruses that we test on the PC to see if they actually work or not. The only problem with doing this is that if I stream it, sometimes I have to have the PCs connect to the internet, and you don't want the viruses connecting to the same network that you're streaming from, because if they have access to that, then that's a problem. So what I end up doing is that sometimes we do the clicking the download links everywhere. Sometimes we play exe games. Sometimes we just get custom viruses. But most of the time, it's just messing around with the operating system. I use some programs that are dedicated to corrupting systems.
You know, I think it'd be kind of interesting if somebody just kind of went into the middle of nowhere, got like I don't know, like a Starlink, like internet usage, and just kind of clicked on every single advertisement they saw. I kind of want to see where they would go.
Honestly, that would be really fun. But then again, it's also make sure you're not signed in on anything. It has to be on a virtual machine where you're not signed in on anything. I know,
but like buy a brand new like laptop or something and then go out to the middle of the desert, go to a random porn website and then click on the MILFs near you ads. Like I want to see. I'm curious. I want to know what happens.
What if one actually just shows up and it just
does a MILF? If you're in the middle of a desert. You're in the middle of a desert and you're on some porn website. You click on the MILFs near you ad. Does the MILF come to the middle of the desert? Are they near you?
Like, are they actually near you? Like, what if they can't even detect where you are on the GPS because you're so far away from civilization?
Is there a hot single in the sand waiting for me? Is there a mummy that's going to rise up to fucking hang out with me?
What if it's basically like ad block because you're in the middle of nowhere, none of the ads show up, they're like, there are no hot singles.
What is the ad gonna be? What's the ad gonna be? What if you are in the middle of nowhere? What if you're the last man on earth and you go into a porn website and it says hot singles near you and you're like, no, you're lying to me.
Yeah,
you're lying to me.
You're a liar.
Is an alien gonna come?
And then the ad like dynamically updates saying it's at your door now.
I don't know. I feel like that's a better SCP than some of the SCPs that I've seen. An SCP that is a hot MILF near you, even if you're the last man on Earth, they will just appear. Like an alien from millions of miles away will discover light travel and appear in front of you.
Do you know what's kind of concerning? I think a similar SCP must exist. Like,
there's no way there's an SCP that's about MILFs, that's a porn ad.
You'd be surprised. You'd be very surprised,
I mean,
actually.
how many SCPs are there?
About 8,000.
Don't they have, like regulations on what becomes an SCP? Do they not have, like, Wikipedia rules?
They have rules and regulations, but they're not as anal as you think they are.
I'd be very surprised.
I mean, there is the. Have you heard of the NBA SCP?
What? No, I haven't. What the fuck is that?
Okay, so SCP. Okay, SCP. It's a full tangent. Do you want to hear it?
You know,
Or do you want to ask me another question?
Do you have a short version of it?
Okay, short version. It's basically a digital recording of a 2010 to 2011 NBA game, and it's a sentient recording. So every single time the recording starts, something changes, and then the crowd gets more and more familiar with the fact that they're in a recording, and they start doing things to get out of the recording. So when you play the tape again, I think if you play the tape about 20 times, there's a blood sacrifice ritual where they start killing people in the crowd and the players. What? And that's how it's an NBA recording that constantly changes.
So it's like you can imagine it as like a box full of little people that realize that they're in a box and they're trying anything to get out, but they don't see the people watching the video.
They don't see people watching the video. They just know that they keep getting reset because someone resets the tape.
That's like if we suddenly had realization like, oh God, we're in a box and we can't get out.
Yep.
But you can't see the other people on the other side that are just normal people. They wouldn't want a blood side. Okay, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think after 45 playbacks, the players even stop playing in the game and they start thinking of a way to escape.
That's kind of interesting to think about.
I'm saying SCP there's really interesting SCPs.
I will say, really fucking stupid way of promoting it is calling it the MLB like SCP. I don't know. I feel like how do you fucking promote SCPs to anyone that's normal, right? Like the concept is interesting.
SCP wiki.
No, but like the concepts are interesting, but like holy fuck, if you tried to tell me about an MLB SCP, I think I would immediately ignore you. Like I would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? That sounds so lame.
Yeah, it's like if I told you like, oh yeah, did you know there's a teddy bear that exists that if you hug it, it turns you inside out?
Yeah, like that's like it's just kind of it seems like slop when somebody tries to explain it in a short way, but when you get into it, it's like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Exactly. I guess you could say that with most indie horror games, actually.
You can say that with a lot of indie horror games. I literally said that with Baldi's Basics, and
it's like, oh, it looks like slop. I did not say Baldy Schmaldy.
He said Baldy Schmaldy Scaldy. It's no aesthetic. The aesthetics are bad. I'm not gonna play the game.
I'm not wrong.
The aesthetics are bad.
My opinions are correct, and my fucking dick is fat. I don't
know how to do mathematics.
Okay, well I do know how to do math. I'm very good at math.
I'm bad at mathematics.
I'm very good at math.
Oh, I can't do mathematics. I can't play Baldi's Basics because I suck at maths and I'm a pussy.
It's like Mr. Potato Head became a video game character.
Oh, that's excuses. All I'm hearing is just.
This is the type of guy that's buying like I bet this guy bought it in fucking Nintendo Switch 2 and bought it for Mario Kart. He's a Mario Kart World player.
That's all I'm hearing. I'm all just hearing just.
You're like a child. You know that? You're acting like a child right now.
Right, no, but all I'm hearing is just I can't play Baldi's Basics because I suck at mathematics. Anyway, what's your questions?
What's your favorite video game? That's not a horror game. That's not a horror game.
I actually surprisingly don't have a favorite video game because I just play a couple. I rotate only 2 video games: Halo Infinite and Counter-Strike Source.
How the fuck are those the games that you chose to retain?
Because Halo Infinite, I only got it because I was trying to grind to hero rank. Then I decided that's probably not going to be something that I want to do, so I grinded to Onyx rank, and I'm only playing PvE now. Counter-Strike Source, I just surf every day. I'm not like I was like with Counter-Strike Source.
It's just such a weird fucking. It's just I don't know. Those are just such like very weird. It's just like those are the 2 games that you decide to play for like the last like 7. You've been playing that for like a year now, dude. I remember you talking about Halo Infinite like a year ago. Still,
I've been playing Halo Infinite for a very long time. And technically speaking, my games used to be Rocket League, but then I stopped playing Rocket League.
Okay. I don't know why I'm judging you. I don't even play fucking video. I don't play video games in my free time anymore in the first place.
I think that's the problem though. With Rocket League, I used to play religiously because I also worked, you know, I was friends with some of the devs and I worked with them a lot. My issue that I had with playing Rocket League though was that I burnt through several controllers playing that game. And I realized that it's a I am causing myself financial damage by breaking controllers because of the game. So I stopped.
Can I be honest with you?
Yes.
I had other questions for you, but as we got into more and more tangents, I was starting to forget each and every one of them. Like I didn't write them down because I was like, oh, I'll just say them. I can wait. Like me and Thaf will talk.
Oh,
He'll answer my question.
Didn't do your research about Thaf's.
He'll answer the question, and then I can ask him the next fucking question. But then we go on a tangent for like an hour, and then I completely forget the other fucking question that I was going to ask him.
You'll get it back. You'll get it back.
I didn't write it down. I didn't write them down.
You'll get it back.
I'm not gonna remember any of them.
I'll put the no, just ask me new ones. I don't know. You can do it. You're the interviewer here.
I know. I know. I'm
just happy to be here.
I'm trying my best, man. It's a lot. Like I was gonna ask you questions about being British and on the internet. I was gonna ask you about Greg sausage rolls.
Hey, Greg sausage rolls are all right, actually. I mean, they're okay. Chicken bakes are better.
What's the being British on the internet, right? I want to ask you about your experiences, you poor man. You have constantly been compared to KSI unfairly because apparently that's the only black British man on the internet.
Yes.
Apparently he's the only black British man on the internet that you constantly get compared to.
I think it might be also because I've worked with him.
Did you?
Yes, on multiple occasions. I basically ran the parts of the content on the second channel for about a year.
Okay. Would you say that's the best content on that channel?
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah. Because I knew what. So I think part of it was basically because one of the gigs that KSI asked me to do for him was that he had this Try Not to Laugh series. If you notice, the most popular Try Not to Laughs on his channel were stuff that I sent him.
So you're saying that the success is all because of you, because you're the funniest man there.
Maybe. I mean, I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that.
I do actually, I do have a couple of questions for you because I actually do want to know about the British experience. So one of my mods is British, and I feel like I'm unfair to them as somebody who doesn't know a lot about, you know, the Britain lands. I have a question, and I want to be taught some vocabulary from you.
Okay.
So here are the things that I know about Britain. I know Greg's. I know scran. I know the word scran. I know.
You know what? Wait.
Okay.
Have you played Scrandle?
I don't know what Scrandle is.
Oh.
Is it like Scrabble? Or is it just the word similar?
No, it is not. If you go into Scrandle right now, it's basically comparing food at sports stadiums. Specifically British ones. Well, sometimes it's other countries, but it's mainly British ones. They are.
Wait, is this the fucking stream that I walked in on you where you were comparing like foods?
Yep, that's a Scrandle.
What the fuck? And you have to compare
which one you'd rather have.
It's comparing British food to other countries' food.
Either other countries or British food to British food, and it's which ones you'd rather have.
We'll play a game in a second. So there, I know that. I know chavs. Yep. I know what chavs are.
That's what about roadmen?
British delinquent.
What about roadmen?
Is that like a police officer?
No, that's also a chav.
What the fuck?
That's also a chav. So wait, you haven't been given any form of what about? Okay, well, how's your British vernacular?
Okay, hit me with some vernacular. See if I know.
Okay, so if someone was to tell you to, let's say, I'm trying to think of one. What if I said I lenged it down the stairs?
You ran?
I lenged it. It could be that. It could also be I threw something when you leng something. What about clattered? Have you ever said clatter? Have you ever talked to someone and said that you wanted to clat them?
Clat? Like CLAT?
CLART.
What the fuck? No.
Yeah, we said it a lot. So to clut someone, well, I've said it in the context of while I'm playing VR, I've nearly cluttered a TV. That basically means you hit them. What about Wonga?
Is this real? Is Wonga real? That one sounds more made up. I can believe the other ones. Wonga-ing someone?
Well, you don't. No. It's not Wonga, not a verb. Wonga's a noun.
A noun. A noun. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I was to say a whole Wodja Wonga.
And it's a noun.
Yes.
It's not a descriptor, and it's not like a verb.
It's not a descriptor. It's not a verb. It's a whole Wodge of Wonga. I got Wonga.
I can't even fucking think of what it would be. I literally can't even you're like giving me context. I don't even think I could understand what that might be.
What, you don't know what? You don't have lots of Wonga?
Lots of Wonga money?
Yeah, it's money.
Is it money?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep. We've got a lot of. What about I'm trying to think of one. Oh, have you we do this. I don't know whether it's something that loads of people do in the UK, but we tend to call people weapons a lot.
Oh, they're like beefy? Like they're a beefy dude?
No,
you're a weapon?
No. We don't use it in that context. When we call someone an absolute weapon.
Like an asshole?
No, if we're talking about someone who is like beefy and stuff, we call them a unit. But
yeah, absolutely unit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but a weapon is a derogatory.
Wait. I'm trying to think of what type of derogatory would be called a weapon. Like
I've used it in videos a fair bit where I told someone like, imagine being an absolute weapon and going into a place like this at 2 a.m.
What's the? I don't think it would be. It's not a weight thing. I don't think it's a discriminatory thing. Is it like? Yeah, is it like tool? Like how an American will call people tools?
Yes, it's dumbass. We call people weapons.
Oh my god.
What about? We also have a pillock as well.
Pinhead. Is that a way to describe it? Is it like a pinhead?
Another way of saying idiot.
Okay. Okay.
What about skiving off of something?
Leeching. It's like you're leeching off of something.
I mean, you could probably say that, but nah, I'd skive is more of a if you want to skive off something.
Is it like is it kind of like when you like bumming it on somebody's couch, where you go over to your friend's house and you stay in their couch and you don't like pay them or anything, you don't give anything back?
No. So if I say that I skived off stream,
you left,
or I skived off school.
Like leaving early?
No. Okay, what about I skived work? Like I skived off work.
Like ghosting them?
Yeah, you're getting closer.
Skipping.
It's basically it's skipping. Yeah, it's skipping.
Oh, okay.
Like when you say you're skiving.
I can see skiving being a word. I can see that.
I'm trying to think of what else I could do.
How the fuck does British slang exist? Like, where the fuck does any of this come from? It's so like random. It's so like it's honestly kind of cool. It's kind of like it amazes me a little bit and how like creative some of these are.
What about I think we also have like it's like creative insults as well. Like like he could eat an apple through a letterbox. He could eat a corn on the cob through Venetian blinds.
Okay, sure.
What about bellend? You know bellend?
I do know about bellend. Saying somebody could eat an apple through a letterbox is so fucking insulting.
All right, what about I got one. What about all right, Billy Big Bollocks? Did mummy not put the Branston in your lunchbox today?
So stupid.
You did not understand the word.
No, I kind of get it. It's like big babies being grumpy because it's like saying somebody woke up on the wrong side of bed, kind of like in an American way.
Yeah, pretty much. What about you're the I'm trying to think. Gobshites. We have gobshites as one.
I have no idea what gobshite is, but I know it's insulting.
Yeah,
Like shit talker, like shit mouth or something.
It's someone, yeah, someone who talks.
Because a gob is your mouth, isn't it?
Yeah, we also have chat shit get banged.
Okay, that's just talk shit get hit. Come on.
Yeah, we call it chat shit get banged.
That's literally the exact same thing, but made more whimsical.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, where I'm from, chat shit get banged.
That's so stupid.
Is that when someone said that and they were like, "Bro, I'll bang you out, bro"?
I'm gonna try Scrandle. I want to see what Scrandle is like. I want to let's see.
Here we go.
Let's see some British food.
Here we go.
Let's see your culture, man.
Sometimes it's international. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes it's international. So
where did you go?
It depends on. I'm on the bottom. I'm on the bottom.
You're behind me. You're behind me. You like hid behind me like you're scared. No, it's okay. I'll put you in front of me.
I thought we were preparing for some.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good. I'm putting you in front of me.
I gotta watch the stream because it's on delay.
Fucking broad ass shoulders. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I work out.
Move a little to the left.
Okay, well, my
you're gonna
left
like hit me in the head
left?
with your top hat. Yeah, you're good. That's good.
Okay, all right.
Bring down the TV, mods.
Bring it down, please. Bring down the television.
We've been using the TV more than I have ever used in one of these.
Well, I was gonna say me being embarrassed, of course. Wait, let me link you Scrandle so that you know the right one. Oh wait, no, you've got it.
I got it. I got Scrandle too.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, that's what it's called. Play daily.
So this is comparing British food to other British food or food from view exotic and delicious scran from around the world. Only a British person would describe other people's food as exotic.
Yep.
View exotic. Okay. Do I just hit practice or play daily?
Yeah, no, play daily. Play daily. It's one of the ones that uploads like daily. Go for it.
Stourbridge.
The first round. Yeah, the first round is just a bonus round where you have to just click which one you'd prefer.
These kind of look. You know what? I kind of like both of these, but I like that this one's less of a mess. Well, what is ale? How do you put ale in a meat pie?
Wait, ale in a
steak and ale pasty. Also, I gotta say, pasty in American terms is not the same thing as pasty in British terms. A pasty is like something we use to cover our nipples. What are you icking out about? What's so bad about ale being used in cooking?
No. I think it depends on like the context in that one, because that does not look inviting at all.
It's just like a piece of steak in a pastry, isn't it?
It's like, I think it depends. Honestly, which one would you prefer? Because you have to look at the price. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the price. I'm checking your stream.
Oh, well, I don't see prices anywhere. Oh, it's right. 470. 4 basically £5. Is that a pound or is that a quid?
Yeah, pounds. Yeah, pound and quid is the same thing.
Oh, are they? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, so £5 versus £9 if I'm just gonna round up.
Well, this one is not really what. So with the bonus round, it's just you choosing which one you think looks better.
Okay, the right looks better, but I'm more interested in the first one because that actually kind of I like pastries more than fucking just fries. I'm gonna hit it.
The game actually starts on the next one.
Oh, this is the actual game.
All right, the game started.
Meatballs and pasta or margarita pizza. I mean, the pizza for sure.
You need to look at the pictures because sometimes the pictures are. It's basically
actually,
what would you?
Holy fuck! Wait. This is only £2 for the meat. What? That's way cheaper than the pizza. And also, and
the meatball and pasta looks a lot nicer.
It does look. You know what? Fuck it. Give me the meatball pasta. That pizza was a little £9. I don't even know what that is in American. Hot dog and a pint. Who the fuck puts onions with ketchup on a hot dog?
Where's the hot dog? Where's the sausage?
It's under.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But these pigs in a blanket look fucking vile. Like, why is it dripping? It's got a little bit disgusting. It's got like a little bit of cum on it, dude. Jesus Christ.
No, I don't think you should. I think the onions. I'd rather have the onions than
I'm gonna make the TV bigger for this, actually. This is fucking vile, dude. Like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, it's gonna get bad. It will get bad.
That's Jesus Christ. It gets worse every round.
It gets worse. Yep, it gets worse.
Holy fuck, dude. Like, that's... I don't think I can make this TV bigger. You guys just have to deal with it. That's a vile-looking fucking pigs in a blanket, dude. These both look really gross. I'm gonna be real.
I wouldn't have the pigs in blankets. I remember, I think it showed up yesterday, and we were like,
Yeah, that bacon looks undercooked. I'm gonna have to go with the nasty hot dog.
Yeah, go for the hot dog.
Do not ever get a hot dog that looks like that. Salt beef bagel or cheesy chip. What the fuck is on the right? Ireland.
The cheesy chip.
Ireland, what the fuck are you doing? Ireland, how are you losing to the fucking English? Guys, how the fuck are you losing to the English, Ireland? What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
That is so bad.
This is propaganda, dude. There's no way the Irish have this. This has got to be propaganda. Like, I refuse to believe this is British propaganda.
It's real. You can look at the year it's taken and where it was taken.
This has to be British propaganda, dude. What the fuck?
No, it is not. It is not.
Salt beef bagel. Obviously. 6%. Wait, why was it 35 and 6%? That means half of the people skipped.
No, it's not skipped. It's oh god, that is bad.
Cheeseburger and prime and a hot dog.
But look at that cheeseburger.
It just looks like turkey meat instead of beef.
Oh my god, I think I'd take the prime and the hot dog. I'm not gonna lie, that cheeseburger looks rank.
I'll take the cheeseburger. It doesn't look that bad. It's way cheaper too.
No, but sometimes I think it might be. Oh Jesus! Oh no, you got it wrong.
Sausage in lump? What the fuck is that? What's a lump?
Okay, I wouldn't know that. That's in Norway.
And nothing from Manchester.
I'd say, I mean, you gotta have something. You gotta have something.
My classic fucking high school food was nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wait, these are both kind of nice. That's
which one would you go for?
It's not a Krispy Kreme donut, so that's immediate. It's a donut from Mexico, which is immediately better than any American donut that I've seen. But that fucking dog kind of looks nice, and it's not ketchup because I hate ketchup. That's mustard, which is the proper one. Shout out to Chicago. Love you guys. Love my Chicagoans. Yeah. That hot dog looks pretty good.
I think the chocolate donut might be a better option. That chocolate donut looks great.
It is cheaper. It's two. I'm more of a savory guy though, and I already had my donuts recently. I'm gonna go with the hot dog. I'm losing.
No!
I am like not the general populace at all. Japanese scran.
Jesus.
Calling this Japanese scran feels like an insult to the Japanese. What do you?
It's scran.
Scran is scran just random bullshit that you find?
No, scran is food. Scran is scran.
Scran is scran.
We just call it scran.
Why is the octopus sandwich like out of the bread? Shouldn't it be tuck that in?
I don't like that.
You've never had calamari?
In this, no, I have not. In situations with Scrandle is not what you would pick for this one. It's what you think the public would pick.
Oh, the public would probably choose Japanese scran. I would think that it's I'm kind of interested in the octopus sandwich, but I'll do the one that people want.
Yeah, Scrandle.
Also, why the fuck was Italy making the fucking octopus sandwich? Why is that an Italian thing?
Oh Jesus!
Beef pie for $4.50 or sausage chips and curry sauce for $4.50. Oh my god, that seems like such a better deal.
One.
This is so much more food. What is it? Why did the beef pie kind of look like a fucking an unborn baby? It looked like an unborn baby. It was kind of weird. Chicken curry for 10 pounds. That is a ripoff, especially because that is a small cup of curry.
I still think it's better than the other option.
No. I'm going with the bratwurst. That is such a small cup of curry, and it's 10 pounds.
Yeah, but,
fuck off.
But compared to that and getting the hot, I think the chicken curry might be the one.
No, I mean yes, the people wanted it by 5% more, but that's crazy to me.
Ooh,
these both look good. Poutine.
I think the poutine might get it.
Or kebab.
Because that's £5.20. That's £5.20.
Oh my god, that's so much more food.
Yeah, for $5.20, I'd take that.
What are these fucking prices, man?
Football. That's the thing. You have to think about it in the context.
Is it literally just
footy.
football?
Yep, it's football stadiums.
Oh wait, is it a daily thing? So it's all different. That's not how you say poutine. Oh, what do you? How do you fucking? What do you mean? That's not how you say poutine. How the fuck would you say it? There's no other way to say poutine. That's not how you say poutine, eh? Fuck you. I'll get a Canadian on the stream right now, fucker. It's actually Putin.
They are Canadian.
I want you fucking put this in your mouth. Shut up. Putin. Shut the fuck up. It's Putin. Putin. Fuck off. Well, that was Scram.
It's Paltine. Oh, it's Paltine. But yeah, that's Scram.
Oh, there's unlimited. There's practice.
Yep, you can practice if you want. There's also evil mode.
What is evil mode?
Oh, it color grades it and makes it look a lot worse. I moved.
Evil mode?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Wait, let me move back.
What the fuck?
Yep.
What are you guys doing where this is like the most interesting thing that you could do to yourself?
It's
evil
fun.
Mode. Turn that off.
It's fun.
I mean, this is kind of fun to give your food opinions. You get to give a free food opinion to people. Like, I could speedrun this shit and just say my food opinions right now. The pizza looked better. This looks better, even though it's kind of nasty as fuck.
Oh my god.
This ramen looks better, even though I don't really like ramen that much. Fucking chicken sandwich, because I forgot what it's called. Prosciutto. I don't like prosciutto. Mushroom pizza, even though that's kind of nasty looking.
That looks nasty.
That's pathetic.
Why'd you give it? That was nasty.
Currywurst and beer looks good.
These look horrific.
I don't even need to think about the fruit pizza.
I'm just like,
chicken curry and rice. God. That is such a pathetic chicken. The pizza one doesn't even have fucking pizza in the picture. There's not even pizza there.
How more people went for that one? Oh my god, that hot dog. I mean, they're the same picture. They're the same picture.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck, dude?
It literally is the nub.
That's so stupid. Oh my god. Well, all right, that was Scran. That's so.
Yep.
This is what you do in your free time, is you play Scrandle.
Not all the time, but I've now made it a stream ritual where we do a session of Scrandle. we do one session of Scrandle. I think it's Scrandle and Wordle, and that's what we do to start things off.
See, I can't do this because every time I express my food opinions, I feel like somebody in the chat like grabs a gun and threatens me. Like if I say my food opinions have gotten me too much hate, so I can't give them out anymore.
I cannot give any food opinions, just on the merit. Well, it depends on the food opinion, but I can't do it because of the cereal incident. So
what was the cereal incident? What are you? What'd you do?
My fans will know this one because every single streamer that I've talked to with this situation has heard this ad nauseum. But in simple terms, oh my, this is probably like one of my lowest points when I was younger. But pretty much, I was ready to have some cereal where I was like a 7 or 8, I think, at the time. And I already poured a bunch of cereal in a bowl to have. And I looked in the fridge and there was no milk. And it was me and my brother. Yeah, it was me and my brother. And I was like, wait, milk is a liquid. Water is also a liquid, so logically it should be exactly the same. So
I don't think it would taste like. I'll go make a fucking bowl of cereal with water right now, dude.
I ran it under tap water for 10 seconds, and I had it, and it was the most disgusting thing I've ever had. And I had to finish
here.
It.
I refuse to believe it's that bad. I'll be right back.
Are you going to actually run cereal under tap water?
I'm gonna go get cereal, and I drink from tap water anyways. Normally, that's how I make my gamer subs.
Are you gonna drink from the tap? Where are you going?
I can't hear you. I took my headphones off. I'm gonna go make cereal with tap water right now. I refuse to believe it's that bad that everyone's threatening you over your opinions for it.
Oh no. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Well, that was just me for a bit, so gonna see how he does it. But it depends on the cereal that he does, though. I am thinking there are worse combinations, but it was Cocoa Pops and water. Did he just cause our streamer to die? I think he's he might be dead. He might be dead. Like, I mean, he already is dead technically, so he might be dead squared to the power of 3. So yeah. I think Joel might regret this. I genuinely think Joel might regret this. You're now responsible for the blockheads. Oh, hi blockheads. Have you heard of a Flash game called Boxhead? Boxhead was a really fun Flash game. I think you should play it. And if you haven't played it, then you didn't have a childhood. Thaf, do you have a water softener at your place? No. Thaf, you now have to say, I can't take care of you guys. It's so much pressure. It's so much pressure. Will he adopt us now? I mean, now, if you ask nicely.
I will say, to be fair, this is water that came from a filter on my tap, but it's still. What are you laughing about?
Nothing.
Whew. Okay. So, I got a bowl. I got some Captain Crunch. I was going to do bran flakes, but I stopped. And I just ran it under some water. I can take a picture if people don't believe me, but I did do it. It doesn't look like horrible.
I cannot believe you've done it.
Well, what? It's not. Look, it's just cereal and water.
Then again, Kuro's told me worse, but yeah, cereal and water.
I'm not gonna throw up. You guys are babies.
No, it wasn't a question of me throwing up. It was more of like it was disgusting.
I don't think it's disgusting. It's just water and cereal.
Water and cereal, though.
It's literally the same flavor of cereal, and it's not like water is gonna make me feel disgusted.
Oh my god!
It's not like wet bread, you know. It's like cereal. It's meant to be wet.
So, you ever dipped white bread in mustard and hot chocolate?
No, I'm not sick.
Because I did that. And black pepper.
You stupid fucks. I'm not saying that it's good. I'm just saying that, like, it's not disgusting.
Your taste buds have smoked some stupid for breakfast.
Okay, what is disgusting about it? Specify why it's gross to you.
It's gross to me because that's just not right. You're using my 7-year-old logic that water is exactly the same as milk.
No, it's not the same as milk.
It's water.
Okay, it's water, yes. Like, it's better to eat it dry, yeah, but I'm not gonna throw up, and I'm not gonna, like, be like, ugh, 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 you know, it's not like that. It was more of
like why did it, like, why would you do that to yourself? That's disgusting. No wonder,
I mean, yeah, why would you do this when you have, like, you could just eat it dry or get milk?
No wonder you guys are calling out his taste.
No, I'm not saying that I'm enjoying it. I'm just saying it's neutral. Like, I'm neutral about it.
The secrets have finally been revealed.
Oh my god. I'm saying that it's like okay, you guys are over exaggerating. It is not making it bad, and it's not making it good. It's just neutral.
I understand it now. I understand why food taste is a very, very sore topic in the chat.
No. They don't like me because I say I don't like steak. I would rather not have steak.
Why not?
I just think it's boring. I think steak is a very plain food.
Boring.
Yeah. Like, it's just meat. Boring. Yeah. The reason why I don't like it is you could use that meat that steak comes from in so many other things that are more interesting and flavorful, while steak is just like you eating the slab of meat by itself.
Like?
What do you mean? You could use beef in so many things. You could use that beef in, like, I don't know, like, you could put it into a sandwich. You could put it into...
you can make a steak sandwich.
You can make a steak sandwich. You can make a patty. You can make, you could make a pasty or a pastry. There's so many different things that you could use it in. You could use it in like tonkatsu, you could fry it, you can make it into curry. Like there's so many things that you could use beef for, and then you choose to make it into just a slab of meat like our ancestors did.
So you're saying you could use your meat in more interesting ways?
Yeah.
I will make a note of that.
What's he on about? But like that but I used to say that I hated steak, and because of that people would be like, he has horrible food taste. So now whenever I talk about something that I articulate, I think I articulate very well, everyone's like, he's crazy. But like eating, I'm not gonna say to eat, you shouldn't eat cereal with water. I think eating cereal with water is a weird thing to do. However, if you're a kid and if I'm your parent and my kid goes and eats cereal with water, I'm not gonna look at them like they are a sick creature that needs to be put down like gangster style eating the curb. I'm gonna look at them and be like, we have milk, you weirdo, just eat it dry.
No, we're different people.
Have
because
a bottle of water and eat
little shit.
No, whatever.
I would have switched cheese that little shit the second I saw that.
Speaking of little shits, hi PP, welcome to the stream, Raiders. Hope you're having a nice night and thank you for coming by. My name is PorcelainMaid. I used to be a sexy sack of man meat before I died, and my soul got trapped inside the body of a sexy female doll. He and pronouns, but if you're still confused about pronouns of the 21st century, you can think of me as a bisexual's wet dream. Sexy male voice trapped inside of a sexier female doll. Coming up behind you, I will give you a curtsy out of courtesy because I'm elegant as fuck like that. And Raiders, did you know if you follow the stream, you gain 3 extra inches to your dick size? That's right, your dick would go from here to here just by following. Welcome on in. Hope you had a good stream, PP and Lemus. Thank you guys for the raids.
I hope you had a terrible stream.
My king. My king, the Raiders are here. They're coming for your throne. Do not listen to them, my king. They don't like you. They're not here to support you. They want your inheritance. It would be wise of you not to listen to them. I'm the only one on your side, my king.
I'm sure they love me.
Anyways, hi, PP.
Yeah.
No, it's true. It happened to me, and I'm a woman. What was that?
Yeah, I'm just... what was that? What was that?
What'd you say?
What did you say?
I was reading what PP said about the dick size increase.
I was talking about the economic collapse.
Welcome to the stream, Raiders. Hope you're having Go ahead about the economic collapse.
I wasn't actually talking. I was talking about.
No, go ahead. Talk about the economics.
All right. Well, so I've been looking at the. Sorry, I had to, apparently the censor went through because what I was saying could have been insider trading.
Welcome to the stream, Raiders. Follow for 3 inches to your dick size. I'm hanging out with Thafnine here for today's Porcelain Parlor, which is a talk show where I basically am interviewing him about different things because I'm interested in the origins of people most of the time.
Interviewing me about different things hasn't gotten more than 6 questions.
Okay, but like you are very tangential as a person. You have a lot of tangents that you go on.
What about the sine and the cosine?
I'm gonna kill you, and nobody will find the body. Because I will bury you right next to Spirit Halloween, and everyone's going to think that you're just one of the costumes.
But there's no such thing as Spirit Halloween here.
What the fuck? Do you guys not have whimsy?
No.
Is Halloween not a big thing in the UK?
No, because there's Christmas decorations in my department store in September.
Think everyone that celebrates Christmas early should be given like the 3-day Jesus treatment.
Yeah,
but for 4 months. Like, we need to disappear them until it's Christmas time, and then they can come back.
Yeah, unfortunately, our Halloween spirit is just stabbing pumpkins.
I mean, that's pretty good. You're doing more than some of the motherfuckers in chat who keep forgetting that there's a fucking pumpkin carving contest. You guys better be making your pumpkins.
There's a pumpkin carving contest and you didn't tell me?
I'm hosting a pumpkin carving contest in my chat.
Oh, man.
I do it every year. I do it every year. I feel like the spirit of Halloween is getting lesser and lesser each year. So I've been doing like my vain attempts at trying to get people more into the spirit of it.
But that's what I'm saying, because you notice how like normally with Halloween you get horror games and shit.
Yeah, and there's been no, we talked about this before. I had you, when you raided me, I talked about this. Oracle, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Follow for 3 inches to your dick size. Thank you. I feel like
we were talking about it.
Nothing has come out this month. Like I feel like all of them are coming out, and so nothing has come out this month, right? But if some do come out this month, it's at the very end of the fucking month. So nobody's going to be able to play all of them because it's going to be fucking October or November.
We had like Lethal Company, we had like Phasmophobia. Last month we had No I'm Not a Human and Silent Hill F, and they were last month. And I'm like, why didn't you wait until October?
And now October has come, and the only thing that's come out is Little Nightmares 3. And even then, nothing else has come out. No other horror games have come out.
The only thing that's actually provided anything was Reanimal's demo, but there's not been anything big.
And exactly. And all the ones that are coming out are like on Halloween day. So it's like, fuck you, because now if I want to play a horror game, I have to do it in November because there's going to be 60 horror games coming out all on Halloween, and we're not going to be able to play any of them because we have to choose one for Halloween. And
that is why I'm hosting a game jam soon.
You can just host those? That's a thing? I can just host that?
Yes, you can.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, yes, I can. That's why I'm planning on doing it, because I am sick and tired of when I go in Itch.io and play random horror games. It's always like, oh, a chore simulator where you end up working a supermarket job and then a random killer shows up and kills you, and that's it.
That's kind of interesting. What about, okay, how do you feel about games that are not necessarily considered horror games but have horror elements to them? So like something like Pacific Drive.
Oh, I played a bit of Pacific Drive actually, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. I think it depends on how they execute the horror elements, because if it's something entirely unrelated and unexpected, I'd be like, yeah, that's pretty good. It's just, it's very hard to get right.
What about Limbo or like Inside? Because those aren't technically horror games, right?
They are within the horror genre, but I think Playdead is an entire thing. It's an entire separate thing. Speaking of Playdead, when's the next game coming out?
I mean, I feel like Little Nightmares kind of took over for them. They made like similar type games.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Little Nightmares 1 and 2 were Tarzia, and Tarzia fucked up for the third one.
Well, yeah. So Supermassive did Little Nightmares 3, which I played recently. And then
I don't like Supermassive.
Oh, you don't like Until Dawn and stuff like that?
Until Dawn was their only good game. The Dark Pictures is shit.
Yes. However, they had London Tipton in one of the games, and I was pretty happy about that.
Yeah, but that's it. They had Sharpay in one of the games.
I like London Tipton. I had a crush on London when I was a kid.
And that was the best one that they did. Like the Quarry was, it sucked.
All
of them sucked. Literally, Until Dawn was lightning in a bottle that they've been trying to recapture.
I think the Man of Medan wasn't that bad.
Really? Man of Medan? I thought Man of Medan was the worst one.
No, I think the Quarry was the worst one.
The Quarry's not a Dark Pictures thing though.
I consider it one.
I mean, yeah, I guess you can consider it one, but I think the Quarry might be the worst.
It's not in the Dark Pictures, but I'm just like, you know what? This is basically the same thing.
I genuinely think Until Dawn is the only good one, and they peaked with the first one, and then that's why in terms of like, when I saw them on Little Nightmares 3, I was like, oh no!
How Little Nightmares 3 was, because I haven't beaten it yet, but we got very close to the end. I think they nailed the aesthetic. However, they have nothing. There's no world building or like any lore to it.
I literally looked at that and I was going to go and try and like play it because I played all of Little Nightmares 2 and 1, and like I think 1 was off stream, 2 was on stream, and I was like, I got nothing with the third one, which is why I'm only interested in Reanimal. Like, Reanimal is the one that I'm really interested in, because Reanimal, I'm like, okay, this is Tarzia. Like, I know this is a Tarzia game.
What about, you know what? So we are saying it's very dry this year. I do have one game that I'm super excited for as a horror game, and I think this is the horror game that is going to take over as my favorite horror game, and it's called Am I Nima, and I'm so hyped for that.
Am I what?
Am I Nima? Have you not played it? Have I played a horror game that you haven't played?
That sounds familiar, but I need to actually check.
I played a horror game that so-called horror game YouTuber hasn't played.
Oh, Am I Nima? Oh, wait with the demo. Let me go check.
I 1 in 1,000 odds. I've beaten the odds. I have a game that he hasn't played. I have a horror indie game that he hasn't played.
Yep, I have not played this.
You should play it. I'll play Baldi's Basic if you play this, because the demo was so good that this is actually one of my favorite fucking horror games of all time.
I could play the demo, but will you actually promise you play Baldi's Basics?
I will play Baldi's Basics just for you, buddy.
Deal.
I'll fucking play your little hyperfixation.
Yeah, you have to complete a run.
What do you mean complete a run? You're playing a demo for you're trading a demo for a full video game.
Yes.
I don't have time for that. How long is a run?
Yeah, it depends on how long you make it.
I can't do 8 hours.
It's not 8 hours.
What if I'm gonna fail on purpose now, so it won't be too long. I will do my best. I will do my best. Is it just math?
It's math and strategy.
All right, I'll do my best.
Yeah, you better do your best. Depends on your skill. I'll be judging you. I'll be judging you harshly.
I liked Am I Nima. It was one of my favorites. I played it alongside the demos for Static Dread and No, I'm Not Human. All of which are great, except for Static Dread. That kind of fell low to the ground for me. I did not like the endings for Static Dread, unfortunately. But No, I'm Not Human is pretty good, and Am I Nima is my #1. I loved Crow Country. I thought Crow Country was a great game.
You got to that really late, because I played Crow Country a year ago.
No, I played it a year ago too. I played it like when it came out last year, but I'm talking about how much I liked it.
I played it on release. Crow Country was really, really good. Last year was really, really good. We had like mouthwashing last year.
We did. Yeah, we did. Obra Dinn's not really horror. It's just a puzzle game.
Honestly, I think last year we had to, because I remember we had Still Wakes the Deep last year as well.
Yes. And then the DLC came out and people said it wasn't that good. Well, we had Dredge DLC too.
The DLC for Still Wakes the Deep.
We had Dredge DLC as well.
I was so disappointed. Man. Don't get me started.
Dredge, Crow Country, Still Wakes the Deep. All the fucking demos for horror games, mouthwashing. When was the last Fears to Fathom? I want another fucking Fears to Fathom game.
Fears to Fathom ended. There was only 5 chapters.
What do you mean it ended? How do you end it? You're just taking Reddit stories.
No, it was episodic, and they said they were only going to do 5 episodes, and they finished it. But now they're working on a season 2, which is going to be co-op, and I was like, oh fuck.
Why the fuck are they making it a season? Oh, that sounds horrible. I'm gonna be honest. It sounds bad.
And well, honestly, Fears to Fathom and its consequences have been a disaster for horror games.
Why? What do you mean consequences?
Because a lot of people are taking the tropes from Fears to Fathom, where it's like boring chore simulators with dialogue options that go absolutely nowhere, with a really loud jump scare sound towards the end, as well as extremely obnoxiously loud chewing noises. And then they're like,
oh yeah, the chewing noises were weird. I don't know why they wanted that so badly in Fears to Fathom.
And also, and not just that, in Fears to Fathom, they also have a toggle for toilet noises and chewing noises, which I thought that was really, really weird.
What about?
Wait, did you not know? In the latest one, they literally had toilet noises.
You're talking about Woodbury Getaway, right?
No, that's not the latest. That's not the latest one.
That was the latest one. That was 2024.
No. Wait, Woodbury Getaway.
Yeah, 2024.
Oh yeah. So Woodbury Getaway. Yeah, Woodbury Getaway is the one. I was thinking more of what's it called? That one and Carson House. I think that one, Carson House, and what was the other one?
Iron Bark was probably the best one.
Yes. I'd agree.
I think Iron Bark Lookout was the best Fears to Fathom game. It's also it's when they like up to the price too.
Yeah, it's also the only one that I was actually like, yeah, this one's actually pretty good, because I think Iron Bark Lookout also suffered from, I thought it suffered from it starting to get a bit more boring.
Really?
Yeah, because
I thought it was more interesting to play that. I thought Iron Bark was like really fun. I thought it was interesting and it had like a good little premise that you could play. I don't know. I like Fears to Fathom because I like the little Reddit stories that they did, and they turned it into like little mini games.
I like the stories that they turned into games. That's what I appreciate. But I think parts of it is just it depends on how they execute it, because the game trope. Then now people are copying Fears to Fathom without understanding what made Fears to Fathom so effective.
Do you think Chilla Art would have anything to do with that? I feel like people copy Chilla Art all the time.
Honestly, I think even Chilla's Art's fallen off a little bit in terms of quality.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. The only Chilla Art game that I like is the Closing Shift. I didn't like any of the other games.
I think the closing shift, maybe Ackerman. No, I don't really like Ackermanto.
I thought the closing shift was the best one because it just was like too realistic. Like it's just something that could actually happen.
And also the scares are good. I think the problem with some of Chiller's games, and I think the problem with lots of these horror games, that they're boring.
Yeah, I didn't like Parasocial when it came out.
I actually really like Parasocial.
Really?
I think that one I thought Parasocial was their best one because of how they managed to like integrate their other games and the pacing was good enough. I think Parasocial and the closing shift are their S tier ones.
I like the closing shift the most, I do think. What about do you have any opinions on Soma? Because I'm gonna be playing Soma next week.
Oh, Soma?
Yeah.
The frictional game, because I was about to do Soma D's. But anyway, Soma is frictional second best.
You're a child. You're a child. That's what you're immature. Look me in the eyes.
Yes.
You're immature. You're a child.
Yes. Is that a problem?
Okay, go ahead. What you're saying? You're giving your opinion.
The point is that Soma, I think Soma is Frictional's best alone. Well, second best. I think it's second only to either the Dark Descent or the Bunker. Soma is amazing. I think it's part of just the fact that Soma was one of the few games I actually got interested in the story. Because normally when you play it, you're just waiting for the next scare. But with Soma, I was actually interested to see where the story was going to go, what's going to happen. I'm not going to say anything about where the story is going, but all I'm saying is that that one is one of those games where when the credits roll, you just put your glasses down or you just put whatever you're holding just down on the table and you just think. You just look at
that sounds depressing.
It's very depressing.
I don't know if I'm excited to play it anymore. I kind of wanted a goofy horror game to play.
It is not a goofy horror game. Soma is one of Frictional's best, and there's a reason why lots of people go back to Soma with regards to like how to make a good, engaging story world. It's very, 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 I want to say gnarly. It's one of them ones where you will sit and you will think. You will think
that
hard.
sounds like it's how I felt with mouthwashing, where I just kind of thought about it for a couple of days.
It's worse than mouthwashing in that regard. I think with Soma, the first time I played Soma, it did give me an existential crisis because it started making me think about things I really didn't want to think about.
Maybe I'm gonna rethink my schedule for next week, chat. Maybe I'll.
No, play it.
I don't know.
It's genuinely a good. It's very good.
I don't know if I need that right now, dude. Like, I wanted to play I wanted to play a horror game. I wanted to play one that had like the classical jump scare. Well, okay, here's the thing. I don't get scared. So I look for horror games that have things that I'm afraid of, like Thalassophobia. And Soma was the first thing that came up for everyone because I already played Subnautica.
Soma does that too, but that's the point. Soma is very effective. That's why people say Soma is one of the scariest games they ever played. Like, Soma is genuinely one of them ones where by the end you will have it. Like, when I first played it, it did give me a bit of an existential crisis at the end because I was like, oh my fucking god, kind of thing, where it's like, oh my god. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, it's a genuinely very, very good game, and I think Frictional really did well in that one. I mean, if you really don't want to do it, you can try Frictional's other game. You can try Amnesia: The Bunker.
Oh, I hated that game. I can speed run it. I beat it in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Yes, I mean it's
I played it when it came out. I played it when it came out.
You played it when it came out, and you managed to speed run it when it came out in 1 minute.
No. So I played it when it came out the day of, and what happened was it was so bad, and I got so frustrated with not knowing what to do that I started looking for glitches in the game, and I found, oh wait, there's so many walls that I could glitch through. And then I looked up the speed run, learned it because it's only 3 tricks, and then spent the rest of my entire stream speedrunning it. And then I was able to speed run it within 1 minute and I think like 50 seconds or something like that.
Oh, I did that with Outlast, actually.
Outlast, I fucking think is so boring. I don't like Outlast.
I did that with Outlast. The first time I played it, in fact, the first gameplay video of Outlast on my second channel was me doing the speedrun strat. Because there is a strat at the very start of the game. If you jump out of the map at a very specific point before you even enter the asylum, you'll respawn at the last part of the game.
Oh my god, that's kind of silly.
Yeah, and it hasn't been patched.
What is a good horror game that's short? I want to be able to do a 1-stream horror game.
Soma is is Soma a 1-stream horror game?
It's
that's
like 2.
1 8
I checked.
Out. Oh yeah, it depends. It depends on how intense you want to go through with it. I think a good 1-stream. So you played Still Wakes the Deep, right?
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah, I was gonna say because that one also was like I remember playing that game and I was like, man, I want to die after that one. That one was depressing.
Oh, I didn't get that depressed by it, but I was so impressed with the. I need more video games voiced by Scottish people.
I think it was the voice acting, and also I was just like, I really wanted someone to make it. What about have you played At Dead of Night?
No, what's that? Dead of Night.
Oh, you've not played that? You gotta play it.
I've never even heard of it.
Have you heard of them FMV games where they use live action as the gameplay?
Oh no, I tried to and I got sick. It like made me sick to my stomach.
Well, you haven't played At Dead of Night, or have you played it?
I have. I forgot the name of it because I had to uninstall it. Like I tried to play it on stream and it like I was gonna throw up. Like I've never gotten motion sickness from a game before, but that one actually gave me motion sickness.
Damn, you got motion sickness from At Dead of Night. That's crazy.
It was so fucking bad for me. I want another game like Killer Frequency, which is not really a horror game, but it had the vibes. Killer
Frequency as well. What about? Oh, doesn't matter if it's good or bad because I was gonna give you. So I've played some bad games. My fans would know I have played some bad ones.
Are they fun to like laugh at with your chat?
Case Animatronics was one that I did, which is really, really bad. But
I don't want to. I want skip mascot horror. Skip mascot horror.
Oh, okay, fine. I guess could skip mascot horror. Have you played the Bunny Graveyard?
Excuse me.
The Bunny Graveyard.
The Bunny Graveyard specifically?
Yes, that's what it's called.
Oh, this is kind of cute.
It's very well done. It's not like it's genuinely a very well done horror game. Like I remember playing that one. I think they're working on the sequel.
I just looked it up and it seems like they have a page for it up on Steam.
Yeah, it's not out yet. They're working on it. I think Joel would like that one. Honestly, yeah. Chat, I think
it's cute.
I think you'll like it.
Chat, you play as like a furry bunny in like a pixel art horror game.
No, you don't play. No, you don't play as a furry bunny. That's all I'm gonna say. You don't.
Oh, I guess I'm not. The fucking I'm being lied to by the game.
Yes, you are being lied to by the game, but I'm not going to spoil further because
it's kind of cute.
I think you should play. I think you should play it. I genuinely think you should play it.
Action adventure horror game.
Yep.
No, there's like no bad reviews either. Overwhelmingly positive.
It's really good. It's very, very good. I played it when it first came out. It's very good.
What does this look like? Shia Bun's fucking OC. Yeah, what's up?
I was gonna say, what about Lily's Little Video Shop or Lacey's Flash Games?
I have not either of them.
Oh boy, no, those ones. Now that one is. I think a lot of the games that I have, they're all like one stream only, and they would genuinely be interesting content. Have you played Faith?
I did. I like Faith. I got so obsessed with like. Oh, what did he fucking say? I think the death sound effect. I got so obsessed with it. Yeah, I got for like 3 weeks after I played. I think I only did 2 chapters. After 3 weeks after the 2 chapters, all I could hear in my head was Mortis every fucking night before bed.
Mortis, a gun with 1 bullet.
Is there more chapters than just the first 2 that I played?
Yeah, there's 3. You haven't played the 3rd chapter yet.
Oh, I guess I haven't.
Oh
Faith,
my god,
the
you haven't played
Trinity.
Play it. Is it the same you are missing game? Out. Yes, it's the same game. It's all in one. The Unholy Trinity is 1, 2, and 3. That's the definitive game.
Did I play the 3rd game?
Did you play the 3rd chapter? Have you got to a point where someone says Reign of Spiders?
I don't think so. Here's the thing with Faith. Let me look at my VOD channel. I played Faith, but I don't remember like the specific chapters in my head. Like all of it kind of blended together in my brain. Let me look at my VOD channel and see how far I got. PorcelainMaid Faith. Fears to okay, here it is. I played it when I also played Fears to Fathom.
Yeah, so basically what you're saying is that you should play Faith.
Where was I? How long is each chapter? Like 1 hour? Because I think I only played the first chapter then.
Chapter 3 is very long.
I guess I have only ever played the first chapter of Faith.
Oh my god. Then honestly start. Honestly,
I can just restart it because I played it randomly.
Faith is one of my favorite horror games ever. Go and play it, please.
Oh my gosh. That is so this is so long ago. I played it 2 years ago. And I played one chapter of it.
Yep, you gotta play it. You have to play it. You have to play. There is so much good shit in that game. I genuinely think it's one of my favorite. I'm not biased because I'm the developer's a good friend and also a big fan, but I just play it.
Okay, I'll finish it. Also, I'm looking at the Lily's shop, and this art style is cute.
Yeah, as we spent, okay, so when we initially played Lily's little video shop, we thought it was AI. Like, we thought it was, we kept like looking into it because we were like, it showed up on my recommended. I had no idea, like the art style looked suspicious. Then we played it and it turned out to be absolute peem. And we were like, oh my God. Is that peak
but British?
Yes, well, no, not, I just say peem instead because the M's right next to the K.
Oh, it's not a British thing, it's just a you thing.
It's just a me thing.
Okay.
It's peem.
Akaya, thank you for the raid. It's peem. This is cute.
Yeah. Or I could say it's Peng.
Isn't Peng? You know what? I don't even know anymore.
Oh, it's Nang.
Peng? Peng? What is Peng?
Oh, you know, wait, Peng? You don't know what Peng is?
I've heard fucking Gavin from Achievement Hunter say it before when I was a kid, and I never tried to understand it.
It means attractive when you call someone Peng.
You're calling somebody Peng is calling them attractive?
Yeah, Peng Ting's on my WhatsApp and my iPhone too.
You know what? You're very Peng, brother.
Oh, thank you.
I got you. I know.
I appreciate it.
I got you. I got you. This is cute.
Appreciate it.
They all have the same face, but it's kind of cute.
Yeah, that's part of the that's how they get you. That's how they get you. That's how these games get you. That's how the games get you.
And Slay the Princess was another good one.
Oh, what about Paper Lily?
Paper Lily.
Yeah, Paper Lily Chapter 1.
Is this a visual novel?
RPG Maker style. No.
Oh.
It's kind of like kind of yes, but actually no. Paper Lily's good.
Oh, it's cute. Oh. Immediately sees blood everywhere. This actually does kind of look like a fucking RPG Maker game.
It is. Well, it's like a homage to it. Does Thaf just reference Stormzy? Yes. Yes, I did.
He's a bit of a quirky guy. He's got a lot of references that I don't get. I also feel like Thaf knows about more YouTubers than I do because I watched like 6 YouTubers growing up and then I never grew out of it.
Yep. Well, to be fair, I haven't grown out of the YouTubers that I've been watching since 2011, so
it's okay. I still watch Ray from Achievement Hunter.
I still watch. Who do I still watch? I still watch Done on October 12th. Or is it Done on October 12th? It's one of them.
You know what? You know what I fucking went through? I went through like a little moment where I realized that I had a bunch of old YouTubers that I kind of got like a crave. Like I actually almost started watching a fucking Minecraft Let's Play the other day because I was so like bored and I was like, what happened to those Yogscast fellas? And then I looked up the old like they had a role play series that I watched called Shadows of Israel.
Shadow of Israel.
And I was like, what the fuck? I've completely forgot about it for like 10 years. And then I remember as a kid watching it and then it never finishing. And then I got so sad.
Yep. I've had that a lot with series and stuff like that I used to watch growing up. You know what I actually recently did? I recently went back and watched a bunch of Happy Wheels videos from back in the day.
Dude.
I watched PewDiePie's one and I watched Markiplier's ones and I'm like, man, Happy Wheels is the biggest case study.
I never watched
schizophrenia.
Them. I never watched some of the biggest YouTubers. I like stuck to Game Grumps, some Yogscast, and obviously like Rooster Teeth Achievement Hunter. And I don't think I ever went out of that bubble for years.
I think for me, part of it was also watching these YouTubers, and I realized that a lot of them were kind of just like really just voice acting. Like they were rewatching them. I'm like, wow, they're actually really good at improv. Like they had to, because you had to like improvise based on what's going on with each of the characters in Happy Wheels, and I was like, that must be so difficult to do because I tried to do it on stream. I think it might be different because I was doing it on stream and not in the pre-recording, but god damn, it's difficult. Like doing each of the characters and like switching things up.
I used to do that back when I was a YouTuber because I started as a YouTuber before I became a Twitch streamer. And all I remember, I have so many specific memories of me recording videos. And I specifically remember one during the time when I was working at a Little Caesars and I was playing a random indie game called Taimumari. And I just remember playing it because it was a rage game. And like in the middle of me recording something for YouTube, my boss calls me. And all I remember was in the video, I specifically was like, oh, my boss is calling me. Gonna ignore that. Let's keep going. And I like that was just in my head. And I remember because my boss watched my videos to support me. And I think I had to like, I was like, oh fuck, wait, he might actually see that. So I remember editing out the clip and like re-uploading it later on, just in case he was gonna see it.
Oh my God, that's to be fair. I've had my parents watch my video. I think one of the most, I'd say, embarrassing moments was after I dropped my FNAF video, was going to bed and then waking up and hearing on the TV in my parents' room really loudly my own voice being played back from that video.
Hate that because my mom used to show people my TikToks. So my mom like. When she was trying to explain to like, you know, distant family members what I do for work, she'd be like, oh, he's a YouTuber. And she would like pull out TikTok and be like, look at this. And it's like a TikTok of like somebody sexually harassing me in chat, being like, hey, you big tits, you look at you with your fat fucking titties, baby. And it's like, she shows that to somebody from from like close family, and she's like, look, he's a YouTuber, and then that plays loud, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you just want to like melt on the spot.
Ah, great. Thanks, Mom. Thanks. And like the other thing that I have to explain is that I'm using, obviously I'm like I'm using a female model, and for the most part, nobody ever asks me because they understand that it's like a fucking mascot. Because I explain it, it's like a baseball mascot, except it's a person.
Yep.
And they, you know what the funny thing is? The older somebody is, the more accepting they are. Where it's just like, oh, it's like a mascot from baseball, and then they just move on. And then the younger somebody is, the more they're like,
wait, that's not right. Yeah, and I've had that with Nina. I've had that when I use the Nina and the Hina model. I've had that a lot, where it's like, I remember there was a specific bit in my Baldy video where I specifically used that model, and I call attention to the fact that it has big breasts, and I could hear that, and I literally had to look away from the screen and just like hands over my just like, oh no. I think what's really awkward as well is that my parents also promote my merch a lot to my extended family members, to the point where my current merch store, it doesn't have much on it, but the next drop, I'm really worried because some of the art that we've got for the next merch drop is crazy.
Oh, so I don't give a shit. I show my parents all of it. Like my mom and dad and my brother have seen all of my merch in my merch store.
My parents are normally fine with it, but it's more like my extended family members. Like, I think all of my extended family members have my plushie.
Can I be real? I will, like, I don't give a shit. I would go around saying who I am all the fucking time to random people on the street if I didn't have like a chance of getting doxxed from it. Like, I do not give a shit about using a model like this at all, and I never have. So whenever my mom does show stuff off, I think it's just funny, the reaction that I get with the whole like, and then there's that specific clip that I explained to you earlier. It doesn't bother me, and it doesn't bother me what I use, but my God, it's just so funny to stand your ground and to, like, fully explain something to somebody, and them not like, they are kind of expecting you to back off and be like, what are you using this model for?
I mean, neither do I. Like, I really don't have an issue with it. I think, in fact, the scary part is that I don't tell people, they just recognize me from my voice.
You have a recognizable voice.
Yeah, I have that. Either in conventions or even going to shops and everything, I get recognized, and they're like, you sound like a YouTuber that I watch. And I'm like, maybe. The problem is, I don't want to say, like, I actually had an idea. It was a really evil idea. And what I was going to do is that at a random convention, I was going to just tell like a random black person to, if anyone comes up to you, say that you're me.
What do you mean, like a random black person? Are you going up to a random black person to have them like pretend to be you?
Yes. I'd just be like, all right, I considered it. It was like, here's 10 quid. Here's 10 quid. I'm gonna tweet out saying I'm at this location. If anyone asks, say that you're me.
That's honestly kind of fucking funny.
Yeah, no, and then
you can hire a model to pretend to be you. Honestly, that'd be really fucking funny.
I was gonna actually show up and just be like, yeah, that's a weird guy.
It's actually a really good bit, dude.
Yeah, that's something that I had planned, but at this moment in time, it's like I've just been really busy with my video.
Mods,
honestly,
write that
like
down.
I would be at TwitchCon right now, but I have my video to upload, and I moved house.
Mods, write that down. Yeah.
You're stealing my idea?
No, I just told them to write something else down.
What did they write down?
My groceries.
Your groceries?
Yeah.
That you have in your place right now?
I told my mods I needed them to get more milk and water and cereal and water.
Yeah, but thought you said you're only going to have it dry and you weren't gonna have water. Why are you buying water? I thought you had tap water.
Hey man, thanks for coming on to Porcelain Parlor. I really do appreciate you making the time to hang out with me.
Hey, no problem. No problem.
This is really fun, dude. I had a good time.
I honestly, I loved being here. I think it was really fun just like talking about stuff. We went on so many tangents.
That was you.
Yeah,
that was you.
No, yeah, we.
I was on topic.
Listen, I talk about we.
I
fuck with Nintendo. I fuck with Nintendo heavy. We were on it.
I was on topic. Let it be known. He was the tangential person.
I was on topic though. It's just my topic was my topic's really broad.
Like your shoulders.
Yeah, I got broad shoulders. Sorry, I was trying to be a stoic. I couldn't hold it. Yeah, it's they're very broad. Yeah, they're very broad. I've had that. Loads of people have said it.
You're also naked. You have pants on, but from the top up, you're kind of naked.
No, I'm not. How does it look? How does it look naked? How do I look naked?
You have your nipples like poking out, man.
Do you just want me to take the shirt off? I could take the shirt off.
Is that a shirt?
Yes, it's a turtleneck.
Thaf, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You got a lot of musculature coming out of that.
Look.
What the fuck?
It's not. It's a shirt.
It was a shirt.
It was a shirt. Yeah. Look.
Oh my God.
This is my. Yeah. This is my body. This is my body.
What?
Yeah. No, that's my body. It's a shirt.
Okay,
it's like a plot twist.
I didn't. You know what? I thought you were naked this entire time. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just was not.
I wasn't.
I thought you were.
I'm not naked.
Your nipples were more shown when you had the shirt on. I'm just saying.
It's a skin tight turtleneck. That's gonna happen.
It's not that cold in here, man. I don't know why they were that. It was like rock hard.
Yeah, well, I build different. Okay, I'm just gonna wear them again. I'm
gonna have to ask you to leave. You're showing off a little too much to my chat.
Okay, sorry. I don't want to take the attention from you. I won't take the attention anymore. I guess I'll leave. I'll exit stage left.
The only person rock hard allowed in my stream is me. Okay.
But I'm
the only one.
But what about? Wait, hold on.
Shut up! I'm the only person allowed to be rock hard on this stream. Me.
I beg to differ.
Where are your clothes at?
They're on.
Jesus Christ.
They're on. Can you not see the? Can you not see where?
I see it now. I see on the neck now, but you were zoomed out, so it's harder to see before.
I see.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, thanks for coming on, man. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to see Thaf, you can see him on apparently a lot of fucking YouTube channels. The one I know about is T9, but he also has Thafnine, obviously.
Yeah, if you want to actually watch polished content from me, watch Thafnine before you watch T9, please, because I'm not going to like Thafnine's the bingeable one. T9 is unscripted stuff. So if you want more tangents, then just go into that channel.
Here's a good explanation of it. If you want to see VTuber-esque content, I would watch T9. If you want to watch like scripted video essay-esque content, I would watch Thafnine. With the VTuber model, then you could see Thafnine.
Pretty much.
Or you can watch his streams.
Or you can watch. Yeah, I'm literally. In fact, I canceled stream today to be here, so I'm gonna be here tomorrow.
Buddy, that's really sweet of you.
Yeah, actually, I did cancel stream to be here.
You could just tell me next time, and I can move it to a different time if you needed.
No, it was fine. It was fine. Genuinely, I was like, let me prepare. So I canceled stream.
That's really sweet of you, man. I appreciate it. Chat, go check out Thaf. If you want to play Scrandle with him, you can go to his Twitch stream.
Yeah, if you want to play Scrandle and you want to actually be competitive with it, then you join my streams. You join my streams and we'll be competitive
Scrandle.
No, genuinely. So yeah, no. Right now, the time right now is 1:35 a.m. What? 1:36 in 2 seconds.
Is that early or late for you?
It's yes.
What's your bedtime?
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is. If he goes to bed now, it's gonna be early. You're not going to bed after this, are you?
No. Absolutely not. Me going to bed. So going to bed is a lie that's perpetuated by the word.
All right, okay, get off off my stream. Get out of here.
All right, bye-bye.
He's going to go dark woke on us. Thank you for coming by, Thaf. Have a good rest of your night.
Bye-bye. You too. I love you guys.
Sleep well, man. Thank you. And if you guys want to check out Thaf anywhere else, you can check him out on the links down below if this does become a YouTube video in the future. And I would like to say thank you guys so much for watching. Please give him a like, give him a shout out. Go check him out. I'm sure you'll like his content if you liked this video, if this does become a video. If you want to check out any other date nights, you can check up there. If you want to go to the main channel to see any of my other videos, you can check there. And I'm sure that there's a For You video down right here. Thanks again, Thaf, for watching. It's like, I don't know, he's like still in my head. I can sometimes hear him.
Yeah, I'm somewhere.
He kind of sounds like those turtles moaning when they're having sex.
What? I don't sound like that.
You see what I mean? Sounds like a turtle having sex.
Okay, now you just made it win.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
Bye-bye.
I like that guy. Bye, YouTube.